Hey guys, we're doing Pokemon starters. Yeah!
We're gonna be here for 5 or 6 hours.
Yep.
I hate it here.
Yep.
I hate it here.
So
Thank you.
self-explanatory. We're ranking the starters as well as their evolutions that they're attached to. All right. Now we got the rules out of the way. Now we're gonna start with Bulbasaur, the very first Pokemon in the Pokedex. Three,
The
two, one, go.
We're gonna rank this little Jesus.
Okay.
All right. I'm seeing.
All
Did
right.
everyone-
That's a lot for Bulbasaur.
Let me start this off real quick. First off, I want to say I originally used to not fuck with Bulbasaur at all. Right?
It's okay to be wrong.
Because you're the dinosaur.
No, shut up. Not even because of that. It was mostly because Charmander just looked cool, and then like Charmander looked cool, and then Charizard, like you see it in the fucking anime, it looks fucking badass. And then one day I was just like, I read a fact, and I was like, oh, Bulbasaur's actually good because of XYZ. He makes the game easy at the beginning. His typing is da 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 da. And then later on in future generations, right, Bulbasaur just gets this huge move pool of just doing all this type of setup shit, bulky as shit as a Venusaur. I personally think it's now one of my favorite Kanto starters out of the three. Even though all of them are great when we get to them. But I like Bulbasaur just because of the move pool it actually has. It's bulky, and it makes the beginning of the game easy. Granted, Squirtle kind of can, depending on what Pokemon you catch later on. But yeah, that's me. That's my piece.
I think Bulbasaur's the best.
I think Bulbasaur is objectively the best because Bulbasaur is in an interesting point where it's like, yeah, he makes the cancel games easier because he fucks
so
the
far
first
away.
two gyms. And it's like, oh, sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm so depressed. So Bulbasaur I think is objectively the best starter of Kanto.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Okay, as if Noah's done laughing at me. Anyway, Bulbasaur fucks the first two gyms. Venusaur eventually has like really good move pull. Venusaur has always been like a very consistently decent to pretty damn good Pokemon, especially in competitive. Especially once we get to the megas and shits. Bulbasaur is also just Venusaur at least is one of the best to use in Nuzlocke. I like Venusaur. He makes your penis sore. That's my
Okay.
joke.
Bars?
Cool.
Bars? Question mark?
We don't have to make it a okay, but I mean, yeah,
Bulbasaur. I just think that Bulbasaur is just objectively the best of the Kanto starter because of all the variety he has.
yeah.
That doesn't mean he's my favorite personally, but I think he sits higher than I'd say another starter. But yeah, I think objectively speaking, he is the best.
I'm so happy to see more people giving love to Bulbasaur because like when Pokemon was like more new, everyone would always give it to like Charmander, and Bulbasaur would get left in the dust. But I think over time, this Pokemon has just grown more and more and more in fandom and stuff like that, where most everyone puts him really high. I think personally he's the best starter in Gen 1. Like I think the final form is one of the most viable. I really like the design. I think also this is purely a subjective thing. It's entirely opinion, but I do think Bulbasaur is the cutest of the three originals.
When Detective Pikachu came out, I definitely thought he was cute in that one.
I would own a Bulbasaur. He is the good plant boy, and I want to give him a nice big hug. It's nice. Also, just really great typing. Like I mean, he starts out as a poison type anyway, so it doesn't he,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he's always been part poison.
Yeah. Whereas all the other ones were just only one. So
Even still, like I don't think there's ever been a dual typing starter. First form dual typing starter.
I'm looking at them right now.
Yeah, because I don't think Decidueye's first form is
Was
Rowlet. Is
not
Rowlet?
Rowlet, but not Torracat, but what's the other one? This one?
Litten.
Cinder?
Litten was Litten dark type?
I think he becomes
It became a dark type once it became a Cinnamor.
Right.
Okay, so yeah,
Because
Bulbasaur is the only
I remember Torracat was mono fire. Or am I wrong?
Okay.
I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, no, he's special. He's good. He's good in all the best ways, and he's got a winning smile.
Hell yeah.
That's cute as shit.
He wins my heart.
Okay, so which one of you three losers wants to go next?
Bulbasaur and Ivysaur are cool. Venusaur sucks. That's why it's not S.
Bitch.
That
You
is.
suck.
What? Why does
Yep.
Venusaur suck to you? I'm not even
It's
curious.
a very fugly Pokemon.
Oh, so we're going off of looks. All
But
right.
it doesn't
Yep.
have to be ugly. It can be like powerful.
And just a spoiler alert, Torterra is just a better Venusaur.
It's okay to be wrong.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I will
I like
not say
Torterra.
anything.
But doesn't
Okay.
it lowered its doesn't it get its speed like lowered when its final evolution to Torterra? And
No,
I'm
it's-
speaking about like Turtwig.
Oh, Turtwig? I don't know. I know Venusaur is. It doesn't. I think its base speed is like 60 or 70. It's not that slow.
Google is your friend. Why is
I
it
have
friend in
said
Google?
it. Venusaur. It doesn't even show. us.
Look, I'm talking about like Torterra because
Turbo.
someone mentioned Torterra. Like
No,
when.
We'll get to Torterra when we get to
When
Torterra.
we get to Torterra,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Venusaur's like base speed at like if you raise all his stats would be like 284 at like 80. No, 284 at level 100.
Oh,
Its
I
base speed is 80, I would
I understood 284, like 280.
Oh, actually, no. It's 80. It's 80. It's 80. Because I was looking
Yeah.
at the actual number that it can be if you have all the right shit. But it's
Yeah,
base
no,
speed
it's
is
80.
I thought you said 284, like 284, and I'm like, well, damn, that's one fast fuck.
No, its base speed is 80.
Torterra's slower. Okay, yeah, but anyway, we'll get there.
Yeah, it's an island.
Anyway, Keebler chips.
Okay. So I really love Bulbasaur.
Of course you are, you Gen Warner.
Well, yeah, Gen 1, and not only that, but I always thought Bulbasaur was a very unique design Pokemon. Very, like one of you said, I don't know who did, but very badass Pokemon in the anime.
Did anybody mention the anime?
I don't think anyone
Yeah.
mentioned the anime actually.
So I mentioned the
pretty
anime
sure
when it
I'm
came.
pretty sure
I
someone did.
mentioned the anime when it came to
That
Charmander.
thing gets revolved for over 10 years. So
Mm.
I was gonna say I don't think anybody mentioned the anime regarding
there was
Bulbasaur.
one episode where like there was all a bunch of Ivysaurs and one Venusaur that was like their king, and Bulbasaur tried not to evolving into an Ivysaur.
Yeah, Bulbasaur's like, yeah, no, fuck that shit. I like being small.
I'm an
and
ass
cute.
Pokemon. I don't need to evolve. I'm a starter Pokemon used by Ash. I don't really need to evolve.
I wish it did in hindsight because then the Pokemon trainer in Smash
Only the
could be
popular
Ash.
starters evolve.
Ash could have Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard. You know, it's like the Pokemon trainer.
But yeah, like I owned a lot of versions of Red and Blue, so obviously I would pick all 3 stars because back then I didn't know which starter to choose from because they were all 3 of them are very very good and very memorable. So I never thought of which one to start off with, so I decided to get like different versions of it and like start getting all 3 of them. But over time, I did have one certain Pokemon that I would prefer out of all 3 of them. But we'll get to that when we get to that. But Bulbasaur is a very, very great Pokemon to have, especially if you want to get 2 easy badges. And when it evolves into Venusaur, it's a tank. It can dish out a lot of damage, and it's. I don't know much about Ivysaur really. I'm not too crazy about it.
He's in Smash.
Yeah, even Smash. Yeah, I wish he would stick with Bulbasaur than Ivysaur. But that's personally me. Do you want to like give each of the evolution stages like a fair chance? So I understand. But I really do love Bulbasaur, and Ivysaur's okay. Venusaur's good. It's good to have. And yeah, that's my take on it. I like them
Yeah.
a lot.
Really?
Lily?
Oh, yeah.
It's your
Do you have,
turn.
do you have any thought? Do you have any thoughts on Bulbasaur and why he's a B tier?
Oh, he's pretty good. I guess I don't have a lot of experiences with the Bulbasaur line, though. I think in one of my, I guess, playthroughs for I think Leaf Green was when I played. I think I chose a Bulbasaur, and I did manage to evolve it into an Ivysaur, and it's pretty good for what I've experienced, like training it and battling with it as well. And like what Kevin previously said, he is a pretty good starter to start with. Easy way to like beat the first two gyms and whatnot. And yeah, I guess that's really pretty much it with that. Like it's a pretty good Pokemon. I won't deny, like people's love for Bulbasaur line and whatnot, and especially there's literally a dedicated account called the Bulbasaur propaganda.
I thought you were gonna mention Bulbapedia, and I was like, oh, that's also a thing.
Bulbasaur is so important that he made multiple websites.
Oh yeah.
You know, I like that Bulbasaur is getting this reappraisal. All right.
It's a shame it's still the weakest of the three. Anyway, moving on.
In your opinion, what the fuck?
It's okay to be
Up
wrong.
next we have Charmander. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
I gotta go back to my thing.
So I'm not the only one putting Charmander below Bulbasaur. Nice.
So my thing is, it's high up there, right? Like Charmander is a good starter to pick, but if I'm basing it off of, let's go with Noah's look logic, it looks badass. Like Charizard, who wouldn't want a fucking flying lizard to just go and dominate youngsters and steal their lunch money, right? That's pretty badass.
I hated Charizard as a kid. He was so mean to Ash.
But like, but
Yeah,
that's
me
the thing.
too,
So
dude.
if we get into anime specifics,
Dude,
Charizard got badass in the Orange League. Badass.
Yeah, he
right?
did. He really did because he finally cared for Ash. But like, let me tell you this right now, that was so scummy of Charizard. He literally screwed Ash, and like literally his most important match back then in the Indigo Plateau. Like if I was Ash, my guy, I swear I would have chugged that fucking thing in the ocean.
I mean, to be
Ash is
fair,
dumb.
if my Charizard, if I was Charizard and
Oh,
Ash was my
that-
trainer, I'd do the same thing.
Ash is dumb though. He could have just used Tauros or
He really
Kingler.
could. He
Ash
could have
is
used
really
any other
dumb.
Pokemon if he knew Richie's Pokemon already up front, especially since
He
he had to
did.
help him. He did. That's what I'm saying. He could have literally gotten. Well, what did Richie use? Charmander.
Butterfree, Charmander, Pikachu. He literally, his Tauros could have literally just wrecked all three of them.
Yep.
And he has three of them. Just bring
But,
three
like-
Tauros.
But if we're talking like anything else, if we're talking in the games, Charmander across the generations, if we're talking like Red, Blue, Fire, Leaf, Green,
He's
not the
garbage.
best- not the best starter to start with, right? But
No, he's
if we're thinking
garbage.
about- if we're thinking about other fire types within those games, Charmander will be good to have as a Charizard. But I personally prefer Arcanine if I'm playing through the game. That's just me.
Yeah.
I
That's
like
fair.
I
Same
like
here.
using Arcanine. I
Ninetales.
like Arcanine, Ninetales, all of them. The
I
only thing
love Ninetales and Arcanine's cool.
But like in future generations, down the competitive thought of it, Charizard is
Also sucked.
so Charizard X
Actually,
is
you're not wrong.
badass. Charizard X is badass. I like that when X and
Yeah.
Y was around.
Yeah, well, that was in Gen 6. That's when he got those Megas.
Yeah, but then again, I actually use Charizard Y more. Funny enough, because I just preferred it.
You just want that sunny day?
Yes, and also because
Yeah.
Charizard loses his flying type, so Earthquake can just kill it, and it gets.
No, he did- oh, yeah. oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
he does.
it's still better than getting destroyed by a single rock type move.
It's so
That-
funny.
Yeah,
because-
really. Like Stealth
You
Rock,
also
takes
got Dragon
oh my,
Dance.
it takes like 75% health out of it.
Yeah, Stealth Rocks takes half your health.
It's so funny too that unlike
More
like
than that.
Venusaur
No, it is
and,
half.
and Blastoise, it's like
It is half.
Charizard gets
Still
two
like that.
Mega Evolutions instead of one.
Yeah, because Game Freak loves to give Charizard everything and everything possible, but it's overrated. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
If Bulbasaur was so great, why doesn't he have all those great things?
Because Game Freak's biased.
No, because Game Freak loves Charizard's dick.
Yeah, that's the
Hey,
thing.
even
like,
Blastoise got
Same
some
thing about
love.
Blastoise.
You can say the same thing for the fans.
No, Blastoise
No, you
got
could-
some stuff.
Not really.
Yeah, he did.
No, like
All
Blastoise.
three stars
He got
got
a
Mega
he got a
Evolution.
third cannon for his Mega Evolution.
They all got a Mega.
Yeah, but Venusaur's Mega sucks.
It's the best one.
No, it's not. It's garbage.
I know it doesn't.
Apparently it's the best
In
one.
Sword and Shield, they're like I forgot the Gigantamax forms that they have look badass. Charizard, he just looks fucking fat with tattoos.
He's just
on it.
bigger.
That's
He's just
badass. It reminds me of my youth.
He's fat.
No, like Venusaur has a whole
And that's
plant.
gonna be a really quick.
Venusaur becomes an island.
For the starters.
Blastoise
Oh,
has
big
fucking
deal.
multi
Oh,
cannons.
Torterra is an island, but Venusaur needs to Mega Evolve to become an island.
Venusaur's a fucking.
We're not comparing
botanical
Venusaur and
plant.
Torterra. We're comparing Venusaur and Charizard.
Bro, Venusaur is.
Well, Charizard's
botanical
better
kingdom
because-
for Sonic Riders.
His final evolution doesn't look like a fugly thing.
Hey, it's
He
not
He looks like
Dragon.
he looks like he looks like an amazing dragon that's not a
He
dragon
ain't a
type.
fucking dragon. He's
No, not even a
Charizard.
dragon type. He's not a dragon.
I just
He ain't
said
a fucking
that.
dragon.
Open your fucking ears.
No, open your fucking eyes.
I said he was an amazing dragon that's not a dragon type.
No, he's not a dragon. Shut the fuck
I'm
up.
saying this to the fans because everyone wants him to
Who
be.
the fuck is he then? He's a dragon. He's got
He's
wings.
a flying lizard.
He's a flyer. He's a kite.
Yeah.
He's a
All
kite.
right.
He's a
Oh, he's easy.
Oh my god, my
Charmander
favorite
line
kite,
is
Charizard.
I used to hate Charmander and the Charmander line because of how overrated it was, but over time I just been like, yeah, it's good. It's still
I used to
overrated,
hate-
but good.
I used to hate them too. Okay, so like I used to, like I said, I used to hate Charizard when I was a kid because I thought Ash's Charizard was a gigantic piece of trash, and I still kind of do because
No, Ash
I think
deserves
it's
it.
I think it's so stupid that Charmander went from like like Ash motherfucking saved his motherfucking life, and then he evolves, and now he's just an ungrateful little shit. But whatever, anime allowed to take it out of the way. Anyway, but we're talking about the games. Okay, in the games, Charizard still sucked because
No,
Charizard
he's a fire
Charizard-
type, and fire type beat grass type, so he's better.
You sound like an idiot.
he gets fucked. Okay, so he gets fucked by rocks. Okay, the only time he was like half decent was like a Gen 3. Yes, I get fucked by rocks, but I'm not a fire type, so shut up. He gets fucked by rocks. Gen 3, he was at least like kind of decent. He was the closest thing to being pretty good and competitive. But then he started really shining in Gen 6. That was when I started really liking him because X looked badass, and much like what Jeremy said, I used the Y version because I had Y. Why do you ask? I don't know. Pun intended. Okay.
Why?
So I do enjoy using both Charizard forms, even though I think X is better than Y. But outside of the Megas, I have no real reason to want to ever use Charmander because he gets fucked by the first two gyms, and he doesn't really gain like much of an advantage up until the fourth gym. Did you just lower Bulbasaur to D?
Yeah, he's green, and D is green.
He's just trying. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. He's just trolling.
To him, brother.
Keep going.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
I like how he just
Oh,
stopped.
if we're going that way, then
What are
boom.
you doing?
That's not green.
I don't care.
You colorblind fool.
What bottom line is, Charizard, he's cool. Didn't really give a shit about him until Gen 6. He's over. I do think he's overrated, so I agree with that on Sean's end. Gen 3 is okay. Would not use him on a Nuzlocke. And
Yeah,
Charmander's
no one
gonna
knows
be
that
here.
firsthand.
I don't care.
Oh no, how'd
yeah,
that Misty fight go?
How did it what?
How'd that Misty fight go?
Oh, it was great. Everybody died.
Oh damn.
Damn.
That sucks.
It does suck, yeah. It's
Honestly,
okay, he's a good
honestly,
one.
it's my I will admit that was my fault because I did have a Pikachu on my team and I didn't level it up, so he got curve stomped.
Yeah.
Also, it pisses me off that Leon has a Charizard for his ace. It's Generation 8 champion, and he has a Gen 1 starter as his freaking ace. And
Yeah.
Boy, do I have
That
a
is-
skill list that'll-
and he's
All right, honestly, that
considered,
one is extremely petty.
And he's considered
I am
like the
petty.
best
All right, fair
Pokemon
enough.
trainer that the series ever had.
Don't any other champions have like a non-whatever generation?
Okay, well at least there's a theme behind like say Diantha having freaking Gardevoir because at least it's a Mega Gardevoir. Charizard's just Charizard, okay? But,
Doesn't he have like
Charizard
a Gigantamax Charizard though?
yeah, but you know, it's Charizard.
That's the same thing you said with Gardevoir though.
Gardevoir is nowhere near close as
Yeah,
popular as
you just
Charizard.
you sound petty.
I am petty.
All right,
Fuck you.
fair enough.
Like, it's simple logic. It's a Mega Gardevoir, so it's a Gigantamax Charizard. You're
But
wrong.
you could use anything else for Gigantamaxing things. Why is it gotta be Charizard?
Why do you gotta sound like a whiny little bitch? God damn.
I honestly don't give a shit.
I mean, I don't care either. What the fucking Ace could have an Alolan Raichu, and I wouldn't care.
No, now it's sucking Raichu's dick.
Oh my God.
Well, Raichu never gets his dick sucked anyway. 'cause
Yeah, it's
no
always
one-
Pikachu.
No one cares about Raichu that much, except Kevin.
I like
Raichu.
I like
I'm
Raichu.
literally opening up my very own Raichu club.
Hell yeah, fuck Pikachu.
And the sign will say Raichu, and then there's an arrow like.
We're gonna
pointing
start.
up.
We're gonna start a rant.
Pikachu.
Pikachu needs to grow up. Pikachu needs to
Pikachu,
grow
you're so
up.
No.
Talking of
We can
all-
fuck with any other Pikachu except Ash's. Ash's Pikachu is off limits.
Nope, absolutely not.
That motherfucker is strong. What you talking about?
Except when he's
I
not.
know.
Except when he's
Yeah,
not.
except when the
What do
plot
you mean
armor's
it is? It beat a
not
Yeah.
fucking Dragonite, for God's sake.
He lost to a Snivy that was just released from the Pokemon Center.
But it beat a Dragonite.
He lost to a level 5 Snivy.
He beat a Rhydon.
He lost to a level 5 Snivy.
No, real talk though. We can chalk that up. But
I
every
like
single
how-
other thing.
I like how Kevin brings up he beat a Dragonite and I was like he lost to a Snivy. But he beat a Dragonite, he lost to a Snivy. But the Rhydon though, he lost to a Snivy.
He lost
He beat a
to a
Dark-
brand new starter, fresh out of the lab.
He
Lost
beat
to a
a
Snivy.
legendary that can put fuckers to sleep.
Okay, let's
Wait
get
a
off
minute.
this topic because Pikachu ain't fucking here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Talking about
Pikachu isn't here.
I'm sorry.
Pikachu's a butt! Oh, fuck!
Talking about Pikachu is way more interesting than talking about Charizard.
Actually, fair. I'll give you that.
Lily, what are your thoughts on Charmander?
Yeah, Lily, end this, please.
Oh, I didn't get a shot in, but okay.
All right,
You can go.
Kevin, end this later, please.
Yes, I will.
Go get him, Lily.
Lily?
Okay, good talk. All right, Kevin.
All right, I guess I'm up. Okay, so obviously, Charmander is overrated. I get it, but rightfully so. He's great. He's
I
amazing.
thought it would have been funny to just end it
That's not
there.
the start of the game, though, because you got to deal with rock and water at first. But
Electric.
Who cares?
yeah, well, electric can be evenly matched, honestly, because they do normal damage to each other.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Wait,
No, electric is
what
weak to
type
fire.
did you say?
Electric
no, like
is weak.
you'll
is
probably
fire.
have you'll probably have a Charmeleon by then. You won't like suffer the effect of like.
Yeah.
Well, we're talking about their final forms, aren't they?
Well, you're
No,
not
I
gonna have a you're not gonna have a Charizard in Lieutenant Surge's gym unless you really grind
Right.
the fuck out of that Charmander.
Oh, shit. That's the only
People do.
Pokemon you have.
Some people do.
No, he's right.
Yeah.
Though.
But even then, like I'm pretty sure by the time it's a Charizard, you over leveled Lieutenant Surge, so you can still fuck him.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, like we don't Charmander and Charizard are amazing. Feel bad for Charmeleon though. He suffers the secondary evolution.
I think he looks
Um,
cool.
Yeah, it looks cool. I like Charmeleon, but he's like the least forgettable, the most forgettable.
That's all mids, with a
No,
few
he's not
That's
exceptions.
most mid. That's
He's
most
not,
mid.
forget-
Have you
he's
ever
not
seen
forgettable
Braxton?
to he's not forgettable to me because he started being an asshole as a Charmeleon.
Yep.
Well, that's because it was
Out
his
of
teenage
fucking
years.
nowhere. Teenage years? You know what? No, I really think that's only because Ash. It wasn't Ash's Pokemon originally. That's
Well,
what they
that's
said.
that's just
That's-
headcanon right there.
That's kind okay. So according to Bulbapedia, when it evolved, it did gain the personality that Damien had, being obsessed with power. So that's the reason why he disobeyed Ash. But blah blah blah.
No, it's
Continue,
because
Kevin.
it's because he didn't earn enough gym badges, so he doesn't listen to
I
him.
got rid of that thing, and it failed for it.
I hate that mechanic so much.
So we're still there waiting for me.
That's not a thing anymore, though. Is it still a thing for the gym badges?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
Hope not, but anyway.
But yeah, Charizard again is a classic. I really love X Charizard. Y is good. Dynamax is good too. It's just one of the, and it had like one of the best cards back then. Everyone wanted it.
No, that holographic card.
Lucky to have that. I don't know if I had first edition though, but I definitely had the hologram ones. It was very cool to have. Just, of course, being a Gen 1er, I always have a soft spot for Charmander. And I will take it in my wing any time I have the time for it. And yeah, very classic. I love you, Charmander and Charizard. Charmeleon, you're cool too. Well, I want to tell you otherwise.
Fuck you, Jim Warner.
Yeah, whatever. All right, is Lily back?
Take that as a hard no.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a fuck yes. So, shall we move on to what probably might
Squirtle.
be, what possibly might end up being the deaths of some people?
Here we go.
All right, Squirtle time. 3, 2, 1, go.
Look, he's only
Mark,
up
I
here.
lied.
Look, he's only up here because I'm biased. Okay.
By the way, Mark, I lied to you.
Oh, thank.
Interesting.
Okay.
So,
He did
With
not lie to
Squirtle?
you. He just doesn't want to deal with it.
No, I
Wait,
actually did lie to him.
wait. Lily moved Squirtle up here. Lily, are you there? She literally put Squirtle up there. Where is she?
Didn't
Are you muted?
get to say anything. I think you were muted there.
Shit, it doesn't look like she's muted. Damn, that was some fast typing.
Yeah, that was quite fast.
thank you.
I even heard it from here.
Thank you.
I'm very impressed. 10 out of 10 typing.
Thank you. Learned in junior high. Thank you.
And now Noah's muted. Fuck.
Well,
Yeah, Mark, I did partially lie to you. Get
And now her thing is minimized.
Good fuck, nerd.
I wanted to see your reaction when I said that Squirtle was my least favorite of the three. I knew you were gonna get mad, so I was like, I want to hear this first off because I'm not gonna get this during the actual tier list.
Okay. Well, I feel like I know exactly what you're gonna say about Mr. Squirtle, and I probably am not gonna disagree with you. I'm just biased.
and
Lost
she
Lily.
up. You good?
No response.
Maybe she's having mic issues because she's not muted.
Yeah.
Plug it in, plug it out, and plug it back in.
Have you
Oh
tried?
no, I was gonna enjoy the editing part of this.
Oh yeah. Hello.
Hmm?
We're waiting
She's-
for Lily right now.
She left but joined back, but still isn't vocal.
At least she's sharing the screen just fine.
I think. I can't. I'm having a hard time trying to watch it.
Yeah, it's loading for me.
She responded to your message saying that she's not muted.
Hmm.
Interesting. Jeremy, keep doing that.
Okay, weirdo.
Why do you have your Elgato plugged in?
No, even if I have my Elgato unplugged, the sound capture will still be trying to record.
So anyway,
Well, sir, what would you like to do?
I want to keep trugging along because we're going to be here all night.
I mean, we could just have Lily vote her stuff, and then, even though she probably won't be able to say anything for some reason.
Probably. She has her thing minimized again. She got
I mean, she rated Squirtle. Oh, she said she's on her computer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of.
Something else, though.
The only thing I could think of is because she's not showing that she's deafened. I think like maybe her sound settings don't have her like mic and audio set up right, like her output input.
Probably.
Yeah, output. Yeah, I mean, if her input's working, then she doesn't have to do anything with that.
Well,
Oh no, isn't editing gonna be fun?
No.
at least there's a lot of love for Kanto starters.
Thank you guys
Yeah,
for
if your mic
watching.
ain't connected, that's why it wouldn't work.
Hmm.
They didn't have a mic connected.
What Jug said.
So, should we keep going?
Sure. Squirtle is a turtle that has Super Mario Bros. Wings on its head and then turns into a giant fucking turtle with
You know
cannons
what?
on its back.
You think about that. So Squirtle, in my opinion,
Is the best Pokemon ever.
I thought he was the
He's cute. He's cool. He's cute. He's awesome. I love
And he's
Blastoise.
a
He's got
fucking
cannons. He's got cannons. His Mega Evolution is a gigantic guilty pleasure with Mega Launcher and all that stuff. Love the Water Pulse and the Dragon Pulse. Like,
Yeah, he
if
has the
Squirtle
Eclipse
had-
cannon
if-
on his back.
If Squirtle had no pulse, I would literally die.
anyway, I think Blastoise is actually pretty badass. I know everyone was like, "Oh my god, Charizard! Look, it's a fucking dragon," but not really. And it's like, well, Blastoise is cool too. It has fucking guns.
Venusaur
water.
sucks.
Stop it. But Blastoise, I thought was fucking cool. Like, I like its abilities. I like all of its moves. It learns so much. It's a fucking literal tank. Like Noah said, it is beefy in defense. I fucking love Blastoise and the whole Blastoise line with Squirtle, Wartortle.
Same.
If we're talking like anime, Ash, why the fuck didn't you evolve this motherfucker? That would have been fuck a Lapras. We could just surf on Blastoise's back.
Right.
Or he can just
So,
shoot
okay.
Ash to the next island with his
Ash is
cannons.
just stupid.
Okay, so I have like a.
Blaster cannon.
So I was watching the anime again, and I honestly think this was a wasted of potential with what they could have done with Richie. So in the same scene when Ash sends out Charizard to fuck up Zippo, Richie literally says the exact same line. Maybe it's risky, but it's my only chance to win, and it sends out Sparky, which is not really a risk because Pikachu is strong against flying. It would have been fucking cool if Richie had a Blastoise that was disobedient to him, just like Ash's Charizard was disobedient to him. Like, that was some big wasted potential with the parallel lines. Like, just think about it. Like, it's like these two trainers are so similar. They have a fully evolved starter Pokemon that doesn't listen to each other. Like, that's wasted potential. It would have been cool.
There's a lot of stuff that makes them different, though, especially when they go to Johto. If we're talking like anime for a blip of a second, like Richie had a Butterfree that he decided not let go get married and some shit.
Yeah, we're not letting that thing get babies.
Richie said,
You
"Fuck no."
guys hear me now?
Yes.
There you
Yeah,
are.
there you
Welcome back.
Yay!
You did it.
Now
I
get
was
that
hearing you guys
application.
the whole time. Like how
Okay.
Mark really loves Blastoise and Squirtle so much.
Yeah,
Oh, that's who
That's
Richie is.
yeah. Richie is the one who nicknames his Pokemon.
He nicknamed his
Oh, okay.
Pokemon, and that's who Ash lost to in the Indigo Plateau.
Fuck you, Charizard.
I don't really watch the anime that much.
What a bitch! Doesn't watch Pokemon anime? Loser, scum. Venusaur sucks.
Should I talk about my experience with Squirtle?
Sure.
And Charmander, but yes.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
would-
say you
yeah.
definitely need to talk about
I
Charmander
would love
too.
my experience with Squirtle too.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll quickly go over with Charmander. Yeah, Charmander is pretty cool, despite the rough beginnings, especially with the first two gyms and whatnot. But Charizard is a really badass looking Pokemon.
You mean his the rocky beginnings?
I will bludgeon you with rocks.
Kill me.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Can I now get to Squirtle?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so believe it or not, Squirtle was my very first starter Pokemon I've ever chosen. Because the very first Pokemon game I've ever played, like that I ever owned, was Pokemon Fire Red, and I remember Squirtle being my starter, and I definitely really had fun battling with it and evolving it to Blastoise. I think I remember having it learning like Focus Punch and also like some of the really powerful like punch and kick moves, but I wish I
Mega Punch and Mega Kick.
Yes, those are the moves. I remember giving it to it along with Surf and I think Strength for some reason.
Yep. Eventually.
Yeah, we were all kids at some point in our lives.
Yeah.
We needed somebody to move those rocks, bro. Somebody had to do strength.
Yeah. Listen, like Blastoise is a badass turtle. Listen.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Torkoal ain't got shit on Blastoise. I'll say that.
Excuse me. Squirtle's really cool. I like Squirtle. I lied to Mark earlier about that I put him here.
Bastard.
I actually put him here because I wanted to see his reaction.
No,
because I
it
was
was
not
not
lying.
I was literally preparing to freaking kill you.
Oh, don't worry, I'll give you. I'll give you a later.
Hold on a second. No, you told me that you didn't like. You thought Squirtle was the weakest of the 3 stars. Unless you,
I lied to you too.
no, you didn't. No, you fucking didn't. You just flip flopped.
No, he lied. Suck it up. It's okay.
No, he legit told me multiple times that he thinks, you know what, Squirtle is actually, I think is actually the weakest of the 3 starters. You didn't fucking lie to me. Don't you fucking lie to me now.
Oh no, I lied to you. I lied to you recently when I told you that previously I was telling the truth, but I told you my opinions change.
Yeah, exactly. Don't fucking lie again.
No, I lied to you earlier today, but not the first time I said it.
Don't fucking
My
lie.
brain hurts.
The point is, I like
Venusaur
Squirtle
sucks.
more.
Okay.
Okay, no.
To everybody that puts Squirtle in S tier, you guys are the homies.
Aw, thanks.
He's great.
So, to
He's
one other
pretty
thing
camp.
about it.
Speaking of,
Maybe
I would like to get my point out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so here's history between squirrels. Kind of interesting. All right, so as I said before, I literally had no idea what starter I wanted to pick during this time because all 3 of them were so great. But during the years went by, I figured in the end of the day, you know what? I think Squirtle's the one who really stole my heart. As much as I love Charmander and Charizard and all that, I feel like they were too overrated. I feel like Squirtle doesn't get enough love as he should because I think Squirtle is an amazing Pokemon to have. Great design, and War Turtle's cool. I like the little cloud ears that it has, and Blastoise is fucking amazing. I love him. I was a huge Blastoise geek back then. I literally had like the card too, hologram. I cherished it more than I did the Charizard one, surprisingly, believe it or not.
Was
I feel like it was the most important one back then for me. Also, Squirrel Squad for life.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
there
yeah.
there was a
Fucking
time-
them
yeah.
communist shades. Fuck yeah, let's go. They're gonna pierce the heavens with their water drill. I don't know.
Weeb trash.
Fuck off. They weren't the communist glasses. I don't care.
Yeah. Fucking Squirrel Squad. Y'all remember Squirrel Squad?
Yeah.
Here comes
Yeah.
the Squirtle Squad.
yes, I remember one.
Yeah, like it's just I agree totally with Mark. Squirrel is the best starter in the Kanto, possibly one of the greatest starters to ever exist to this day.
The greatest.
Then Blastoise is super cool. Mega Evolution gives it an extra gun, and Gigamax just Lily is like a tech nightmare. Bunch of cannons on its back. It's pretty threatening, and I love it.
The viewers won't be able to see it, but look at my new Discord profile.
Yeah, there it is.
That's cute as shit.
He's got it. Yeah, Squirtle's amazing. I love it, and I will always have it on my team whenever I get a chance to have it. And it beat the rest of the two in Death Battle, so there.
Yes, because Death Battle is the most reputable source.
Well, for the most part, yeah.
It is. Shout out to Shadow
Not
versus
at
Ryoko.
all.
I said
Stop.
for the most part.
I will kill the writer of that fucking episode, I swear.
What episode?
Which
Shadow
one?
versus Ryuko.
Wait,
Oh.
like Shadow the Hedgehog?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, versus Ryuko.
Who won
Oh,
that?
just by
I will
that
find the
title
writer
alone.
of
Shadow
that
was gonna lose 3 times in a row. That's such
Yeah,
horseshit.
I was gonna say, like,
Shadow
just based
didn't
on that
win.
title.
I
mean,
totally
Shadow
fine
won.
with Vegeta beating
Wait,
Shadow. That's made
wait,
obvious,
who
and I
won?
got to see two of my absolute favorite characters ever fighting. So I'm very happy with that. But then him losing to Mewtwo, as much as I love Mewtwo to death, it's like, come on, man. You just let him lose twice.
So Shadow lost to Ryuko, right?
No, we didn't.
No, Shadow
Yeah,
beat
won.
Shadow beat. How the fuck?
Archie
We
Comics.
already found out the source of Sean's anger.
So if I was to choose anything, I'd flip-flop the Mewtwo and the Ryuko fight. Win against Mewtwo and lose to Ryuko. But
No.
also the writer of that episode didn't know a fucking thing about either character.
True. Anyway, let's get
Glowing?
back to the.
Why am I glowing?
So anyway, let's go back to the tier list debate we were part
Yeah.
of. Squirtle's great. His Blastoise was DLC in Pokken. That means something to me.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's the poster boy of the best version of Gen 1 because Sandslash is in that version only.
He's in blue
Oh.
version.
That's right. Squirtle is so great. What I love about him has nothing to do with him. He just has the version of one of my more favorite Pokemon.
Rings and Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of my favorites to play
Oh,
in
yeah.
Smash.
Yeah. Speaking of Pokken, Charizard and Blastoise are in that, not Venusaur get fucked. But no, Squirtle is fun. I like the
Cares
Squirtle
about
squad.
your hatred.
I like the Squirtle squad. It's cute. Wartortle is the middle evolution that took the longest to grow into, honestly, because I think it was just Squirtle with wings on his head. But Blastoise is too badass to be like, yeah, whatever. Middle evolutions don't matter anyway.
Blastoise is a beast.
Is that everybody?
Jeremy, I don't think you finished your point.
I pretty much said everything. I mean,
All right, fine, go fuck. All right, fine, go fuck yourself.
All right.
Damn.
We're moving on
Fuck
to
you too,
Generation 2 with Chikorita. 3,
Oh, joy.
2,
I think everybody's gonna agree with this one.
go.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm kind of slow on this.
So-
I think everybody's gonna agree with this one.
I'm gonna be honest. Chikorita, like with Bulbasaur, like playing from Fire Red Leaf Green to Heart Gold Soul Silver, and then liking a grass type, and then trying that grass type after.
No mercy.
I'm gonna be honest. Like for one, Meganium's move pool is not good. I don't like it.
It isn't.
Chikorita in the beginning of Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Crystal,
Gets
whatever.
fucked.
It's not good. Like Faulkner can fuck up your Chikorita.
It's the opposite of Bulbasaur. Whereas Bulbasaur wins the first 2 gyms, Chikorita gets fucked in the first 2 gyms.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and then to top it off,
That's
like,
hilarious.
it's the quickest to evolve to its last form. However, its last form, IMO, is not that good.
No.
Not
Yeah,
IMO,
no.
it's a fact.
Yeah.
Meganium's trash, especially compared to the other 2.
It's not very good.
Now, even debunking this, some people say, "Oh, the starter is like one of the best Pokemon to have on your team in like whatever generation it's in." Yeah, Gen 2 already doesn't have a lot of good grass types anyway. Me and Sean kind of debunked this and talked about it a little bit, but yeah,
they kind of has a lot of ass.
we did talk about that because it was like there's no other grass types in Johto other than whatever other grass types were in Gen 1, which is like. What is it?
What
Venusaur.
about Bellsprout?
You get Bellsprout or
Yeah, you get
Oddish.
Bellsprout you get really early in this grass out.
Yeah,
I don't know why
there's the Bellsprout Tower, which already gives you like a better fucking grass type anyway.
And yeah, you said Venusaur, but you don't get Venusaur till like after you beat Red and Heart Gold.
Unless you trade, but yeah,
Venusaur
unless you
sucks.
trade. Shut up.
And even that, like
Yeah, Gen 1.
even not even thinking of like how good it is. Its design is it's cute. I think Chikorita's overhated. Its design is cute, but its design is also really plain.
Oh,
looks
you're
like-
green.
and honestly,
you have a leaf on your head? That's
honestly, it looks like they gender bend Bulbasaur is when I look at Chikorita.
There's not much going on. Like it doesn't. Not say as simple as bad, but it kind of. Okay, I'm gonna say this, but didn't think this the wrong way. It makes me think of a spiral blob enemy. A little bit. Because it doesn't have like appendages outside of like a body and like a big like cylinder head, and just like a leaf. I don't know. Like the design overall it's cute, but it's just not that memorable.
I mean, Nick has convinced me that Bayleaf is a cool Pokemon. Like that's like one of the rare oddities where I think the middle evolution is better than the other evolutions.
No, that's fair.
God,
That's fair.
it's
At least
move
its face
forward.
isn't flat.
It's
It actually
move
looks like an
forward.
animal.
I
I
fucking
don't care
hate the
about-
final evolution though.
I don't care about any of the evolution lines of Chikorita.
I just think
I just-
Meganium.
I just think that nothing about Chikorita is redeemable, except maybe, there are moments in which
cute.
there are moments in which Ash's Chikorita reminds me so much of my best friend's real life dog.
Mm.
That's all. That's all.
I really did like
His dog wants to fuck his
Chikorita.
owner? What?
No, but
there
she
is-
definitely wants all the attention.
There is a Team 4-star
Against
Gen
Joseph
2
Pikachu.
Nuzlocke they did, and that was pretty funny. They called him Mr. Steak.
Lily, your
Mr.
screen is
Steak.
green.
Mistake, wow.
Yeah,
Because we're
because it was
talking
a
about
mistake.
because we're talking about green.
Wait.
We're talking about a grass
What thing
type.
was that again?
Huh?
That sounded so familiar. Who named the Chikorita Mr. Steak?
Team 4-star.
Oh, they did. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. And they gave
I
him
was
they gave him
assuming
a
that- I was
headbutt so
assuming
he
that
could
was
slam
them.
his face against trees and cause continuous brain damage.
Lily,
Jesus
your screen-
Christ! What kind
That's
of a
their joke,
Nuzlocke
not
is that?
mine.
Damn.
They would always go, Mr. Steak, and then boom.
Lily, your screen is green.
Yeah.
My screen
We
is
are
green.
talking about a grass type.
Yeah, it's minimized a lot. So
It's minimized, but it's it's not
like
green.
you have to keep your screen like exactly at the TierList thing.
Yeah.
I've kept having it like open. I don't know why.
It's probably because if you click on another screen or
If,
something, it also
if you
does that.
if you want to look at the Discord, just make sure you don't minimize whatever browser you're using.
Now
Right.
it's just green in general.
Do you guys see my screen now?
No, we
it's
just see green.
Just see green.
We're seeing.
Maybe
We're talking about a grass type, and your screen went green again. Like it happened a little bit when we were talking about Bulbasaur, ironically.
Interesting thing though, like I was just kind of researching, looking this up. I don't know what it is with Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, like rental Pokemon, but for some fucking
They're
reason.
garbage.
Well,
Yeah.
first off, why do they
Yeah,
make the
they're garbage.
first form Pokemon have the best moves, but the last form has like shitty?
Because they're garbage.
That doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
No, it makes sense. They just want to tell you that their rentals are garbage.
Yeah.
It's literally like, hey fam, get a fucking Game Boy attachment and hook up your own Pokemon, or else use our pieces of shit.
Yeah, have money.
Exactly.
Yeah, you poor
Plebeian.
fucks.
Fucking peasant.
Much better, Lily.
There you go. You
Yeah,
got it.
But
I got
I
it.
thi-
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
All right, but yeah, whose turn is it to bitch about Chikorita?
No.
I guess
I
me.
gave my piece.
All right, so okay. Here's the thing. I don't hate Chikorita.
Took it wrong.
I actually like Chikorita and I like Bayleaf, but I don't like Meganium one bit. Like it just looks bad. It just really does. And I checked its stats years later. After I got like Heart Gold Soul Silver, I did like it's much lower than I remembered it to be. So I was like, no thanks. I will stick with either Totodile or Cyndaquil. I do admit I did use Chikorita like the first like game I used. I don't know, was it gold? I think I picked Chikorita in gold. Yes, I did. And I had no problem with it. I was a young kid, so I didn't really care. So I had fun with it for a while, and then years later, as more starters come by, I was like, wow, these are cooler. There's like better grass type Pokemon. I think I pretty much sealed it with the first one though, which was Trico. So
Trick or treat.
yeah, like nothing much else to say. Like I definitely like Chikorita in the anime. I thought it was cute. Bayleaf was cool. Again, Ash never had a Meganium. I guess it was that bad and didn't evolve another time. So that's a real shame. That's really sad. That's self-explanatory by itself. But yeah, it is what it is. That's pretty much it.
I think the funny thing is about playing those games like Gold, Silver, Crystal, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. The beginning of the game just lets you know having a Chikorita at the beginning of the game is so shit. Like
Yeah.
the first gym is difficult unless you get any other Pokemon that can handle flying types, like a Geodude probably. And also going through Sprout Tower fucking sucks because all it is Bell Sprouts, and your Chikorita doesn't really know much of fucking anything. And they also have Hoot Hoots. God, Chikorita.
Why don't make your Meganium learn normal moves?
Lily, what's your experience with Chikorita?
Oh God, I think everyone here already like explained like about with Chikorita, and me like really explaining about it would just be completely redundant. But yeah, I do think like Chikorita as a design is pretty cute, but yeah, not really a great Pokemon to use. And this is coming from someone who's actually chosen Chikorita as a starter before. So yeah, I don't know what else to tell you.
Okay. Any final thoughts on the Chikorita line?
Well, you can tell us to move on to the next Pokemon, which we are doing.
Do
So
this.
now we got
Sorry,
Cyndaquil.
Chikorita. Never again.
3, 2, 1, go.
I feel like Cyndaquil is interesting in my mind because I didn't grow up with Generation 2, and I was always
Obviously.
well, yeah, I'm aware. Yeah, I've heard it. I've always been like very kind of indifferent to a lot of the Gen 2 starters, and the funny thing is when you compare Cyndaquil lineup with a Charmander lineup,
They have the
stats-
exact same stats
yeah,
on
the stats
everything.
are copied and paste.
Yeah, except
The only thing
However,
that
I
isn't
think-
the same is typing.
Yeah, I think actually taking away the flying type is better for Cyndaquil and Typhlosion. Its move pool is worse, but I think I like Typhlosion's design a little better than Charizard, but
Yeah.
it does fall into the same thing of Chikorita, and the fact that I think the overall lineup is still rather plain. Like it's okay, or actually it's good, but like it can do a lot better in my mind. Cyndaquil is the best of the three.
I have we'll get to that one in a minute. I have a soft spot for Cyndaquil, but that's probably because of how often I used to play Gold and Silver, and my sister and I would tend to always pick the Cyndaquil line, so I do have a soft spot for the Typhlosion line. And even when Legends Arceus came out, Cyndaquil was my starter. Um, but yeah, outside of that, I think I was really tempted to put him between A plus or A, like just have him just above Cyndaquil Charmander, because realistically, I don't really have a lot to say. I think I have a more positive experience with Typhlosion than I do with Charmander, since I spent most of my life hating Charizard before, Gen 6, and I spent most of the beginning of Gen 2 liking Cyndaquil. But then as time went on, like I just never really used him much. Like I just think he just over time, like he never got like any boost, like a freaking Mega or anything. So the Cyndaquil line is just kind of a forgotten lineup as the series progressed, despite him being kind of a memorable Pokemon in my eyes. I love the guy, but it's kind of a shame.
So for me, I always picked Cyndaquil every single time I played Soul Silver back when I was a kid. And the only reason I actually prefer Totodile out of all of them, but where I place it will be later.
Spoilers, I do prefer Totodile.
But I only would pick Cyndaquil because whenever me and Torrance played through Pokemon, because he had Hard Gold, he liked Totodile. So I'm like, fuck that, I'm gonna get the fucking opposite. Now I do believe that I really do love Typhlosion as a whole. I love its shiny form. I remember when I had it in Soul Silver a long time ago. And I feel like overall, yes, Typhlosion is a copy and paste of Charizard. It does have the flying type anymore, so it's not 4 times weak to fucking rocks. But overall, like I enjoy going through Johto with Cyndaquil because it's the Bulbasaur of that region. You go to Sprout Tower, you're just burning the whole fucking shit down and burning down all the fucking Bellsprouts. You don't really have a type advantage against Falkner, but you kind of have it a little easy with Ember and any other Pokemon you might have gotten. But yeah, I don't really have too much to say. I just think Cyndaquil has always been that one I pick because I just prefer it, even though it's not my favorite to have like later. I prefer for Alligator, but yeah.
All right, you three schmucks. Who's going first?
All right, so I'm not gonna be long. Cyndaquil, I believe I picked this Pokemon in Silver or Crystal. It's definitely either one of those two. Because I picked Totodile on the next one, and the other one. I do like Cyndaquil. It's cute, and Quilava. Is it Quilava?
Totodile.
Yeah. Yeah. That one's cool. I like it. Typhlosion, of course, being the best one, personally me. That's a really cool Pokemon. It's like this fire badger, it's supposed to be. It looks like a badger to me, but that's besides the point. It was fun to use. It was really cool in the anime when Ash used it. Oh yeah, he evolved. That evolved to Quilava, right?
Quilava, yes, eventually.
Yeah. Okay. Because I at first I thought it was Bayleaf only. But yeah, like again, not much to say. I do really enjoy it though. I really like the lineup, design wise, and how much fun he was. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
I like Cyndaquil.
Why do you like
Anyway,
Cyndaquil?
We see that.
well, look at the first form. It looks adorable.
Yeah.
Like I also like how when you normally see a Cyndaquil, you don't see the flame on its back. Like it's just he mostly uses the flames when he uses his fire attacks or just to make it look cool in the anime's case. But like, yeah, Cyndaquil has like one of my favorite starter forms out of them all. Like, the reason why it's below Charmander and Squirtle is that while I do like Typhlosion, I don't think Typhlosion's better than Charizard or Blastoids. But I still love the little snot pieces.
You know The funny thing is, a lot of people. I remember when Legends Arceus was coming out, and then they released like Typhlosion's forms and everything. It's weird. The Pokemon community really hates Typhlosion not having flames on its back. Like I've seen that before, where people are like, "God damn it, it doesn't have flames on its back!" Like automatically, that's fucking weird, or that's stupid. I'm
it
like,
is the most eye-catching thing about the design.
yeah,
is.
facts. It's just interesting. People will be like really, really hateful towards that. Like if it just every game that has Cyndaquil and it doesn't have the flames popped out. I think that started in like XY because it was the 3D game. So
Yeah, because it got the flames when it was doing attacks.
yeah,
Anyway, Lily, what's up?
Like honestly, I really love Cyndaquil. I love the evolution line of it, and I I thought it's pretty good, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I do really love Typhlosion. It's like one of my favorite um fire final evolution Pokemon.
Alright. So I guess we're gonna move right to Totodile now. 3, 2, 1,
I can't
go.
Hey, look, another water type in my S tier. Who would have thought?
I have another water type in my S tier.
yep.
Okay, Noah. I mean, not Noah, Sean. Let's hear it.
This is the problem that I just have with Gen 2 in general. As you may have noticed, I've been describing all of them as plain, and I do think that goes with Totodile. I think Cyndaquil has enough charm to kind of combat that. I don't get that from Totodile. It's alright. And for Alligator, I am pretty indifferent towards.
I'm gonna throw a water balloon at you.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. All right, I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong. Totodile to me Totodile is my favorite of the Johto starters for multiple reasons. First of all, look at this guy. Do you see how happy he looks? Totodile is my spirit animal. I wish I was as happy as this motherfucker. Okay, it's impossible to dislike this adorable creature as he is just nothing but smiling everywhere. Secondly, for Alligator, it's pretty damn cool. I don't like the reason why they named him the way, like they couldn't add an O into his name because Gold, Silver, and Crystal couldn't add the fucking O, the stupid ass Gen 2. But
That's the reason why.
That's a
Yes,
Pokemon thing in general. The fuck?
I'm not joking. For Alligator, could not have an O in his name and had to be called Gator without the O because the name couldn't fit in the name thing in Gen 2.
For Alligator,
Its name is a complete like clusterfuck of letters.
Yeah, but anyway, for Alligator still looks damn cool, and unlike the other two starters, I actually used for Alligator so much back in my competitive A days, running very basic Dragon Dance and Ice Punch sets and waterfalls. I have a lot of fun with for Alligator. I think not only is Totodile just gives me like a happy vibe, but for Alligator was actually really fun to use, both casual and also wrecking shit in Gold, Silver, Crystal using only for Alligator is just the most fun thing ever.
It's OP.
Exactly.
It's so fun. My thing with Feraligatr is, like I said, I always pick Cyndaquil, but I fucking love Feraligatr just because of its moveset. You can fuck shit up with Feraligatr.
Yeah.
And as we go through this, I love water type starters a lot just because their final forms are cool and they are versatile in learning. I don't think versatile is a word, but they can learn a lot of moves, specifically ice type moves, which are needed because sometimes the higher up trainers, there's going to be a dragon type trainer some fucking way.
And as well as a ground type move to cover their electric weaknesses, which is why I appreciate water types a lot.
Also, that too. The main thing, I'm going into abilities with Feraligatr having sheer force. I think
Oh my god! How can I forget? Of course, that's why I also use it in competitive because it also has sheer force.
Sheer
oh my
force
god, Jeremy,
is
thank
fucking.
you.
Yeah, I'm on serious. I'm looking this shit up. But like having certain moves that do secondary things. Granted, like Ice Fang. Okay, I lose the ability to freeze you. How often will I fucking freeze you? But I get shit ton more damage. What is it? It's an extra 30%. That's a lot of shit. Ice Fang. What else? There's Any ice moves, any type of like earthquake, any move. Well, earthquake doesn't do secondary damage, but or secondary
Earthquake.
Girthquake, yeah, because it's fucking huge. But I don't. There's not anything else other than its ability, like going through Johto and just wrecking shit. You get to Lance and you have a Feraligatr with ice moves. You're
Oh
fucking.
yeah, Lance is cake because of if you have a Feraligatr.
Like you can fuck up all of his Pokemon with an ice move, and you have like a water move to get rid of his Charizard too. So fucking cake. Can't really say nothing else. I mean, you will kind of have issues with Sprout Tower, but
Who cares? You'll have another Pokemon.
you never know. Somebody might just keep that same Pokemon.
You don't have to
Yeah.
fight.
And that person is me, young me. Because young me literally played Crystal with just Totodile.
What?
Also, you don't have to.
I knew this fact actually.
Yeah.
You didn't have to fight the Bellsprouts, by the way. You could just run away from them.
Yeah. But yeah,
I'm talking
no.
about the trainers though.
No. Yeah, but no joke. I literally beaten Crystal with just Totodile. And you're probably wondering how and why.
No,
why?
we know how. Just give us the why.
Why is because young me thought the starter was the strongest and everybody else was fodder. Everybody else was literally just an excuse for Alligator to get a revive in.
What?
Like my Alligator was max leveled, and anytime it went down, I would use like a extremely low level Pokemon just to revive for Alligator, and then when they died, I throw them back into the battle.
You must be fun at parties.
I don't play like that anymore. I'm just saying what I play like as a kid.
I get to see you like just bragging about it. Like, yeah, I beat Gold and Silver with just my Feraligatr.
Well, I beat Crystal with the Feraligatr. Get it right.
Who invited him?
But yeah, no, Totodile to Feraligatr is my favorite water type in the whole series.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, that's interesting.
You got some strong competitors. Actually, I'm looking at the water types right now, and I'm gonna say I only really love half of them. But I do like Totodile the Feraligatr. I have a lot of nostalgia for him. He was my first Mon with Crystal, obviously. But yeah, I he is higher than the other S tiers. Almost nostalgia, but I like him even now.
All right, Kevin.
All right.
Lily says she BRB, so it's your turn.
Okay, so I see most y'all definitely have some love for. Actually, everyone except Sean has it in here, so that's.
He's a bitch.
Yeah, like Totodile's great. I definitely think that he's the best one out of Johto starters. So that's another point for water. The only reason why he's not S tier is because like
He's not Gen 1.
No, it's his second one. It's so forgettable.
Oh yeah, Crocodile.
Yeah,
Croconaw, yeah, it's very forgettable. I didn't appreciate it really.
it's weird looking.
But after it turned to Feraligatr, I was like, yes, he's back to his stats. He's back to his prime. Actually, he's more than just his prime. He's a fucking Feraligatr who can learn Ice Beam. And
Ice Punch. Fuck Ice Beam.
yeah, Ice Punch. And I believe you said that he learned ground moves, right? Because I remember like
Earthquake. Yeah, he can learn
Yeah,
Earthquake.
that's fucking Earthquake. Yeah. It was very cool. Like, what kind of water learns Earthquake? That's ridiculous. That's so cool.
I mean, so Blastoise can also learn Earthquake. Calm down.
Yeah, I know. But I remembered like Feraligatr having it first before Blastoise. I didn't know Blastoise.
No, Blastoise has always had it. It's just that you would never really use it because the best thing about Blastoise is that he's a spinner, so you would want Rapid Spin in there. And like at least in Gen 6 at least, you want to like have your spots for other moves like, Water Pulse and or Dark Pulse to compensate for Mega Launcher, so you would never really give Earthquake to Blastoise. But he's always been able to learn Earthquake since Gen 1.
There's
But
also Swampert too, so
Yeah, but for alligators and J, like he literally can like help you out in a tight spot, especially with the Lance battle if you still have him around. Yeah, like he's pretty. I don't know if he's how many times he's used in competitively, but I'm pretty sure he's the most
no,
experienced one out
yeah,
of all of the.
I would say out of the three, maybe he's probably the more popular one, but he's not used that much. Like I just use him as a guilty pleasure.
Oh, okay. I for one would also use him as a guilty pleasure because of how cool he is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Totodile's great. Croconaw is forgettable, sadly, and Feraligatr is great.
All right. Lily's turn.
Yeah, Totodile's a pretty good Pokemon. Also scary as for alligator. I remember, I think one time from an anime episode, like someone like takes out a Feraligatr, and then all of a sudden, like it just chases two people at one point, and then it just returns to the Pokeball. I think this was from like a special episode or some shit like that. I'm trying to remember where this happened.
Are you talking about Jimmy's for like Croc? Well, he didn't have one. He
had a Typhlosion. Jim had a Typhlosion.
Yeah, I can't remember.
It's the girl that had the Feraligatr.
Thought someone else had it too.
Oh, probably. I don't remember that though.
Oh, okay. But yeah, very, very cool. Like Cyndaquil, I also really like Totodile as well in Gen 2.
Anyway, now we're moving on to Gen 3 starters with Trico. 3, 2, 1, go.
The girl's name is Marina, and I think the person you were just talking about, Lily, his name is Kinso. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Which Pokemon is that?
Trico.
Trico time.
Oh, okay.
So, I've come to a conclusion. I think Trico is my favorite starter of all time.
I love Trico.
Trico is full of like a lot of personality. I love like it's kind of it's kind of like the rambunctious little like little child, but not in like an annoying way. Also, the Trico lineup is one of the few times where I think the middle evolution is actually pretty good.
Oh, I love Grovyle.
Oh, hell yeah.
I
Grovyle's
love
badass.
that, especially from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon as well.
Yeah, it's because of Mystery Dungeon that I really love Grovyle.
Sceptile is also fucking really great. I love its design. Really awesome Mega Evolution too. It's a goddamn dragon type. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love using Mega Sceptile. Mega Sceptile is one of my favorites to use.
Same here.
I just think.
Oh wait, but it's 4 times weakness to ice. No.
It's a shame that I sucks. Anyway, I'm kidding.
Jesus Christ.
I'm kidding. Well, I mean, yeah, we did our last video, but anyway. I just think, like, from a design standpoint, I love the Trico lineup. From a competitive standpoint, I love the Trico lineup. I love what they get. I think just Trico really fits the aesthetic of Hoenn as well. You know, it's very tropical, and I love Trico's design. Like, I know I mentioned, like, I was ragging a bit on Gen 2, like, being plain, but I do think Gen 3, like, they really started getting into, like, an aesthetic for the starter lineups, and I really think it works really well.
I agree. You're gonna actually see some. Sean, you love Gen 3 so much. I think you're probably gonna love my list because I'm gonna be sucking Gen 3's dick in a moment.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Because of the starters, but Trico, I love Trico.
My thing with Trico, now I didn't. So my thing is,
put it on S tier, goddammit.
So the first time I saw Trico was actually in the anime because I never played Gen 3 other than Fire Leaf Green. And then I fell off with the anime too once it got to Hoenn. But once I saw Grovyle and then just the way it moved, it just looked cool to me. And then years later, when I would finally, I played a ROM of Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and then I picked Trico because it was the only Pokemon I actually fucking knew, other than Torchic. And I was like, yo, this Pokemon's pretty fucking sick. The move pool it has, not to mention, I really am fond of grass type starters. Few, if not Chikorita. But I actually really like not Grovyle, but Sceptile. I do agree with Sean. Having the dragon typing makes it really, really fucking cool. It just looks like a fucking beast with that huge ass tail it has. And it just looks back at you and it's like, bitch, you want to touch my fucking tail? Type shit. And yeah, I like it.
Trickle down looks cool. Like, I think I just started really loving him because of the anime, and then Mystery Dungeon, and then I just saw, and I don't know, like, there's just I started using him a lot when he got a Mega. Like, I just love the Trico line in general. Trico's just sick.
Also, its ability as a Mega has Lightning Rod.
It's 4 times
yeah.
and it's 4 times resistant to electricity. Yep. It does shit for damage. Just pair it with like a Gyarados or some stuff and be like, hey, look. Haha.
Yeah, I would definitely. If I ever play VGC, Mega Sceptile, well, if this is back in Gen 6 or S, but yeah. Yeah, moving on. Who's next?
I guess
I was gonna interrogate Mr. Gen 3 sucks who put Trico in S tier.
Okay, I guess we're doing this then. All right. No. Yeah, Trico is my.
You did not get a rise out of me. I knew you were full of shit.
All in due time, my friend. But Trico is my favorite of the Hoenn starters. Honestly, it's not even a fucking contest because of one reason and the other when we get to it. But like Trico, as everybody says, like his full evolution is all great. And Sceptile's got some personal favoritism for me because he's like one of my mains in Pokken. And he was like one of my favorite Pokemon in the Hoenn region for the anime. Yeah, that's about it. I like him a lot. He's probably going to be the bottom of S tier because I was thinking about if he even should be on S tier, but like I feel like I'm going to compromise with making him complete bottom of S tier. I think he's way better than Bulbasaur. I don't want to put him next to that Venusaur piece of shit.
I agree with you on being better than Bulbasaur, but I was still mad about that.
How dare you call Venusaur a piece of shit, you piece of shit.
I am a piece of shit, and so is Venusaur.
I guess pieces of shit can relate to each other.
You just admitted it.
All right, Yanni McYawn face. Why do you love Trico so much?
Yes, I know. You can call me a Gen 1 if you want, but I do agree for sure that Trico is absolutely, definitely a better grass starter than Bulbasaur. If not, probably. You know what? I'm gonna say right now, I believe Trico is the best grass starter, in the entire Pokemon series. So, yeah, spoiler alert. Because like all his forms are great. They're fantastic.
Yeah. They're
all badasses. Trico, amazing. Grovyle, amazing. Sceptile, amazing. It's a mega form and it turns
outstanding.
So fun to use. Literally used it when Omega and Alpha came out. Had a blast with them. Anime was amazing. Wait, was Ash's Sceptile the one that beat Darkrai?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I figured as much. Because like my memory's coming back from that. Yeah, that, like fuck's sake, that's incredible. To be a goddamn legendary. It's not that important.
I thought his Pikachu did that.
No, Pikachu took down Latios.
Right.
Grovyle, Sceptile was the one that beat Darkrai.
Very awesome designs on all three of them. Like you have to have, like if you want me to have a starter for an S tier, they have to have all three of them have to have a wonderful design, and Trico definitely covered that up. and that's why it's up here, and that's why it's up on most people's tier list, including your own. So I think it's great. I'll always use Trico whenever I see one. I'll build that up to a Sceptile, and everything will hunky dory.
Okay.
Thumbs up to that.
Red Ranger
Oh,
Ninja 97.
I should go next.
Yeah.
Okay, um, so I really love Trico and its evolution lines. Funny enough, out of all the starters, I feel like the Trico line is really one of the only ones that I guess I really have a stronger memory with its metal evolution, because you know how a lot of times people talk about the base evolution and the final evolution, but
Yeah.
for me, when it comes to the Trico line, like I have a stronger memory or impact with Grovyle. One of the main reasons was obviously due to the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and its role in that storyline. And hey, listen, if you play Explorers of Sky, you get to play one of the special episodes where you play as Grovyle and see what actually happens after getting through the portal.
The main story, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Absolutely. And yeah, Mega Evolution for Sceptile is really sick, especially with the ability Lightning Rod. Very, very good.
Okay. Shall we move on to Torchic?
We shall. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yay.
So now there's Gen 3 starter and S tier.
I was really pondering about S tier, but I remember like for a while I didn't really care for Blaziken up until I got Speed Boost.
Absolutely.
No, I've always
same
loved
here.
Blaziken.
So Blaziken always looked cool, but much like Charmander, I thought he was overrated for a while. But then he got Speed Boost, and I was like, I fucking love Blaziken.
So I'll be
Blaziken
honest.
Speed Boost is busted.
I forgot which game it was. I think it
Mega
was Pokemon X and Y.
Blaziken criminal.
Pokemon
No.
X and Y, I feel like made Blaziken overrated, which in turn, like I used to love like Torchic just because, like I said, I didn't really know a lot about Gen 3, or just the anime kind of gave me that knowledge. So I was like, oh, Torchic is cool. It's a fire type. And then I got to X and Y, and I felt like Blaziken was just it was too OP, if that makes sense.
No, he was fucking Speed Boost
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
I
But
didn't really
love-
care for it once
I
it became a
love-
Blaziken.
But I loved using it in Ubers. I loved using him in Uber tier.
It
So
was just too OP. Not to mention, I feel like it was overused, of course, because the way
It's
you're
Ubers.
mentioning it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
it's Ubers.
I just didn't care for it after a while. I mean, it looks cool. It's not the worst fire starter in my opinion, but yeah.
I mean, just get me
Firefighting
wrong.
chicken.
The first of the firefighting.
Oh yeah, it started the trend. But yeah.
It's dope as fuck. It gets Blaze Kick as it's like, it's like regular. Not regular.
Signature move.
It's signature move, and that's cool as shit. The unfortunate part is that it can't really utilize its fire typing in the original Gen 3 because it's special.
Because it's special.
But
Yeah.
it does have pretty decent special attacks, so it was still pretty good to use. But like, I will say the one bad thing about the Torchic lineup is I do think Kapuskin is one of the more lame middle evolutions because it's
But-
just a
Chicken dick.
yeah, it's literally chicken dick. It's like
Chicken
it's got two
dick.
fucking big ass drumstick legs. Like it's pretty awkward, but I think Torchic is fucking adorable. I love Torchic. I have a Torchic plushie. Hello, Limpy. Yes.
Same here.
And I love Blaziken a lot. It's OP as shit. It's one of my favorite starters, and it makes choosing a starter in Gen 3 really difficult.
Chicken wing.
Teriyaki, as Jaden Animations called it in her Nuzlocke.
Teriyaki.
Yeah.
I love Speed. I will still stand by my Speed Boost Blaziken story. It is fun to use that damn thing in Ubers.
It is.
Fuck Mega Blaziken. Normal Blaziken's where it's at.
Just speed boost a few times, then go Mega, and then just proceed to kill everything.
That's a dick move.
It is a dick move. Why do you think it was in fucking Ubers?
That's a dick mood. I love it.
This is the same thing people did for Sharpedo.
Is it a
Oh, yeah.
chicken dick move?
It is absolutely a chicken dick move.
Literally.
Okay, no, why are you wrong?
Uh,
I mean, yeah.
I like
yeah.
Torchic. I like making fun of chicken dick, and I hate Blaziken.
So I'm Blaziken.
Okay, so Blaziken to me is how everybody felt about Charizard. Extremely overrated, and I don't see it. Like, I see it's broken competitive, but I don't, as I've established countless times, I don't give a fuck about competitive, and...
You don't?
Thank you. I'll be here all week. Yeah, no, I don't like Blaziken. I don't like the way it looks, and honestly, Trico Sceptile is way better, so yeah. It's only C because I actually do like Tortric's design.
Torchic's cute.
Yeah.
Torchic is cute. That's why I like it. That's why I have it on A tier or great, if you will. The only reason I think I have the same reason why I have Totodile in there is because the mid form is forgettable. Combuskin, I believe its name is.
Yep.
Combuskin
Dick.
looks. I don't know. The face looks weird.
Because it's a dick.
Your face looks weird.
All right, but then it gets really cool when it gets in Blaziken. Blaziken is awesome. I
Because
love
he
him.
combustioned.
Yeah. Funny. And the reason.
Fuck.
And the other reason why it's not on the S tier factor is because, again, as much as really cool as Mega Blaziken is, its stats is criminal. That thing gets speed boost every turn, and that is extremely unfair. I had one, and I feel like, oh man, I really shouldn't be winning like this.
It's a dick move, but it's good.
It is a dick move.
Chicken
Yeah, it's
dick
extremely good.
It was made Ubers for a literal reason. Currently, the only starter in Ubers, I believe.
And I
Well-
could have used it,
Now?
Alpha and
Oh,
Omega.
right. Speed boost. Yeah.
I like this
yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing has speed boost.
Yeah.
Currently, the only one in
I
Ubers,
was-
I believe.
I was just thinking Protein Greninja, but I forgot Protein Greninja dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even then, it was OU.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely like Torchic and Blaziken a lot. And I just not really into Probuskin. And Mega Blaziken is ridiculous.
Also, really cool looking.
Yeah, it is really cool looking, definitely, no doubt.
I remember when the megas were like being revealed and shit like that, and I always remember the
Well, Mark changed his
mega.
mind.
And it was a little off topic, but I always remember the mega for Rayquaza. Like, it looks like it took the jaw off of Steelix. But yeah,
What?
like the mega, yeah, like some of the megas look cool as shit. And I think Blaziken's really does too. Like, it's cool as fuck. It's like those fire ribbons that'll beat the shit out of it.
I gave more thought about how much I really enjoyed using Blaziken, and like I said, for Alligator it was like a guilty pleasure for me, so I just switched them both around. I'm just giving more thought about it. I really love the Gen 3 starters. I don't think I can make that obvious. You're gonna see my placement on Mudkip in a minute, but we gotta know Lily's take on Little Torchic.
To get an extra speed boost.
Yeah, yeah, definitely the whole speed boost was where Blaziken became like really popular. Though I did always kind of like the design of Blaziken himself, and especially like in the anime. One of the interesting facts that I've learned about like Torchic is that apparently Torchic itself was based off of like one of those colored chicks in Japan.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And that supposedly once these chicks grow up, is just that the people will just throw them to the streets.
I've heard about that. Yeah.
One of the funny things I've learned, I've remembered about like Blaziken, and this has something to do with Pokémon Tournament, is that a long time ago, supposedly there was an article that was made by, I guess, from a journalist who was apparently like a father. He apparently bought his kid Pokken, and the kid was playing as Blaziken, and he was and the dad was talking about how, like, oh, Blaziken is so inappropriate because of the thick of fur between its legs.
I remember that.
He's got a crotch.
No, he's got a furry,
Yeah.
he's got a furry dick.
Yeah. Beartick has the same problem.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
So you like
it's time for Mudkip.
You like
3,
Mudkip?
2,
You like Mudkip?
1, go.
Kids, I like Mudkips so
I
much.
also like Mudkips, but it's
You
going.
know what? You can go fuck yourself.
I knew this was gonna come in. I knew it was gonna come in.
I knew he was gonna put it low, but D tier, go fuck yourself.
No, I knew this was gonna happen. It's okay to be wrong though.
No.
Yeah, I
no.
know. I'm
gonna-
looking at your list right now.
I'm gonna. Oh God, no! I'm gonna fucking.
I
hurt
love
you.
Mudkip. I love Mudkip a lot.
Okay, so this is what I was gonna say. I was gonna say my Mudkip opinion. So now Mudkip is my favorite Hoenn starter.
Ooh.
Because Swampert, my
It's not
dude.
that high of a
I
competition.
love. What'd you say?
It's not
What'd you
that
say,
high of
Swan?
a competition.
Ignore
to have a
him.
good
Ignore
Hoenn
him.
starter.
Ignore him. Ignore him.
I love Spampert. That's my nickname
Yes.
for Swampert. Spampert
Earthquake
is
and
a
motherfucker.
fucking
Let's go.
badass. If it weren't for Squirtle being my personal favorite Pokemon, Swampert is always one of my aces in any rain team. It's like on his own before Megas. I think Swampert has an amazing type cover, has an amazing type water ground. But Mark, he has 4 times weak to grass. The
There are no
motherfucker can
grass
learn ice.
gyms.
Yeah, grass. Fucking. It can learn Ice Punch. It has great coverage on this. Like, it has great move pool. It has great coverages. Fucking Mega Swampert gets Swift Swim. Shut the fuck up, Noah.
Oh, God.
I'm tired. Fuck off.
I sounded like you were sleeping
Also,
on me.
don't forget, this
I
guy
woke
gets
up-
damp, meaning
I woke
explosions
up really
mean
early
nothing.
today. Fuck
Oh
you.
yeah, and it gets Swift Swim as a Mega, and it's an amazing Pokemon. I use this thing in literally any rain team I have. Even when I don't use a rain team, I always find myself using Mega Swampert. In almost every Hoenn playthrough, I have to have Swampert with me. Swampert is a fucking beast. My
It
favorite
is.
Hoenn starter. One of my favorite water types. One of my favorite starters, and I don't think anybody should be surprised that another water type's on S tier. Just outside of that, but yeah.
It's a solid mon. Like, I think Mudkip, especially when you're trying to be like having an easier run of the game, Mudkip is the best one to pick because there's not a single grass type gym. And the only battle that'll really bring you any trouble outside of like the random Aroma Beauty would be like your rival. Otherwise, Swampert literally says,
Mudkip literally slaps every gym's booty cheeks.
yeah, like Mudkip takes on Winona, who is the Nuzkill run killer or Nuzlocke run killer. Earthquake, that's adorable. Ice Punch dead, or some shit like that, you know. But
You could
like,
give him Ice Beam since Ice is, I believe, special in Gen 3, so Mudkip has pretty good specials.
yeah,
Attack.
it's also just really bulky. It's got a great defensive typing since it's only weak to one type. I love its design. And if I'm being honest, all 3 Hoenn starters, in my opinion, are incredibly close. So
The bottom.
you can shut your whore mouth, okay, buddy?
You can go. Oh no.
You can shut your mouth, but like all 3 of them I love so much. Mudkip is obviously, people love the memes. Do you like Mudkips? Blah, blah, blah.
You like Mudkips? I
also-
like Mudkips.
I was like Marsh Tomp because it's doofy.
Mm-hmm.
Daytime. But yeah, I love Mudkip. It's really cute. I would own one. I don't have 3 of these. They're all adorable. I love them. They're the goodest.
Noah, why are you wrong? Oh, these bastards muted.
I
Alright,
don't care about his
why-
opinion. I don't care about his opinion. You can skip him if you want.
Yeah, you're smart. You're smart. You're so fucking smart.
Okay, Kevin, why are you wrong?
I think he's alright. I basically just like Mudkip for the meme.
Kevin, why are you wrong?
Huh.
I'm not wrong. All right, fine. Here you go.
Kevin, why are you wronger?
Look, accept what I have, all right? Look, Mudkip,
No, I can't. It's
It's
wrong.
only the meme's
is
the
wrong.
only reason why it's an alright. Jesus.
I'm listen, okay. I really like the meme. It's no Diggersby though.
Okay,
but
okay. If the meme didn't exist, where would you put him?
The same place he is.
So what the fuck did the meme do? The meme didn't do shit.
Messing with you entertains me with no bound. Anyway, I really do like Mudkip though. It's just that they have starters like Trico and Torchic. I had more fun with them, but not to disregard Mudkip though. Again, I like Mudkip, and Marshtomp is very cute in every way, and Swampert's it's pretty cool. Actually, I really like its Mega Evolution. You see how fucking jacked that guy is?
Hell yeah, that thing can
Fuck.
break your fucking
That
everything.
form I like a lot.
See, you were just talking
That
about
made
Mega
me wanna
Blaziken
play
breaking Steelix's like jaw. A fucking Swampert could do that.
No, a
Yeah,
Rayquaza.
he-
a
and but better.
Rayquaza.
Oh, Rayquaza, my
Mega
mistake.
Rayquaza had Steelix's jaw.
Okay,
Mega
well,
Rayquaza,
Swampert can do
thing
that too.
actually is
Yeah, it could.
Rayquaza as a fucking like jump rope without massive arms like that.
I want that to be an animation.
Okay, Noah, why are you wrong?
Oh, because I hate everything about this thing.
Okay, why are you
I
why
hate
are
its
you wrong?
design, and because Hoenn has too much water. There are better water types to get.
I've
There
never
are better
wanted to
water
talk-
types to get in the game, so I wouldn't waste my spot for a Mudkip. And the biggest crime this thing has ever committed is that it ruined a perfect water type record by being complete and utter garbage.
What are you talking about? You're so
Ignore
garbage.
him.
You're no better than
He's saying
Ignore him.
it's a perfect trilogy of water types. What
No,
is
it's
wrong
not.
with you?
Well, it's not
Ignore
for
him.
you. You put Totodile at A+, so it's not a perfect trilogy. Well, okay then. I guess I need to follow suit then. No, I hate Mudkip. I don't like.
He had it as tier, but then he turned it down.
No,
I changed my mind
hate.
again. No, I changed my mind again.
Okay.
No, I hate Mudkip. I hate all three designs.
I hate you.
That's,
Well, I
that's
disagree with
fine.
you. I don't hate him at all.
I hate you and all three of your designs.
I have a third design. I have two.
Yeah, yeah, you didn't know?
Fuck, I need to get out more. But yeah, no.
Yeah, go touch grass.
I don't-
This gives water.
Yes, I will touch my Trico. Pause.
Gross.
No, but yeah, no, I hate every single form of Mudkip. I don't like it. I think it's an abomination, and it ruined a perfect trilogy.
You're an abomination.
But it's okay. Water types will get better in the future.
That's true.
It peaked with Mudkip.
Mudkip
All right,
sucks.
Jeremy.
Moving on.
Shut up, you. All right, Jeremy, your turn.
Sorry, Mark. I
Or-
still like my tips.
Or Lily. Jeremy, Lily, pick.
Venusaur's better than Mudkip.
Oh, fuck you.
I actually disagree with that one.
Well,
I hope you get pink eye.
Wow, Jesus.
Wow.
Oh, I was just gonna say I hope your next Nuzlocke ends in failure, but all right,
Oh, well.
Dude, that's
Wait,
better.
I'm
when we get to
aware.
the Elite
I'll be there.
Four.
Get pink eye.
I'll be there for that.
Yeah.
It's just Venusaur in some games look like he has pink eye, so that's why I said that.
Jesus Christ.
So,
Alright, yeah.
so yeah, I really actually I think that Mudkip is pretty good. Though I have a stronger stronger liking for Trico and Torchic, but Mudkip is pretty good. I actually used a Mudkip for one of my Alpha Sapphire playthrough, and I used the Swampert's Mega Evolution. It's pretty good.
Swampert, Swampert.
Is garbage.
Fuck you, fuck you.
Did Jeremy go?
Nope. Is Jeremy dead?
Is Jeremy gonna go?
Jeremy.
I think Jeremy's dead.
Alright, Jeremy, going once. Going twice. Sold. Moving on.
All right, so I guess we're moving to the Turtonator.
Alright.
Turtwig.
Okay, I was gonna give him a few more seconds, but okay.
Oh,
I mean, he can pull a Lily and just do a speed round for it when he gets back. But anyway, Turtwig. 3, 2, 1, go.
Turtwig.
So I see a bunch of people who are objectively wrong.
Who are the objectively wrong people?
I'll accept your answer, Mark.
Yeah, I love
I'll
Turtwig.
accept your answer, Mark.
That's alright.
But
but
I see two people who don't have him in A or S tier.
Ooh,
C.
Kevin,
they're
Lily.
both in
Like,
C. That's it. Pants are
That's
going off.
that's a no. That's a no. Like
I've
this
never
this
used it.
this is one of the best scratch starters ever.
Yeah.
Look at this boy. He is a good boy, and then when he
He's so-
evolves, he becomes
say
a
he wasn't.
fucking island.
He's a
Yeah.
cute boy. He's so cute.
I
Look
don't,
at
I
you,
don't hate
turd.
it. I think it's cute too. I just never use a Turtwig.
Neither of all.
You should change that.
Not gonna lie, I started really liking Turtwig because of Paul's Torterra.
He doesn't
Alright.
even need a mega evolution.
Funny
He's good
guy,
without it.
so-
I only wish Torterra had better. I only wish that Torterra was a little bit better as the gens go because he's fun to use in Gen 4, but I rarely use them in the other future gens. I used him a bit in Gen 6. I have a huge soft spot for Torterra, but I do wish he was a little bit better. Like I wish he kind of did have a mega to get like a little bit of a boost or at least something. But as he is, Torterra's Gucci. I love the Turtwig line.
Turtwig was my first mon in Gen 4.
Hell yeah.
He's such a I gravitate to Turtwig quite a bit. I love its design. Like he's so fucking adorable, and then he becomes a fucking beast. You know. I even kind of like its middle evolution. It looks like a middle evolution, but it looks
Chrome's
okay.
pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know, a lot of them sucked. This one ain't one of them. And then Torterra, I know somebody's gonna bring up its 4 times weakness to whatever, but like I don't care. It's fucking great.
No, nobody said.
Yeah.
Nobody brought it up. What the fuck?
Somebody will. I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, Kevin.
Torterra's fantastic.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I can
Torterra-
finally say this with confidence. Torterra is better than Venusaur. Okay. Now the
Okay,
joke can end.
You are actually correct. I'll give you this. I'd still disagree with your opinion of Venusaur, but yes, Torterra is fucking amazing. It's ground type. Earthquake is let's just kill everything. It's also the fact that Torterra is literally a fucking island. I know I keep saying it, but the dude is like,
He's
Oh,
an
hey.
island.
I'll
Wow.
say it like 10 times.
yeah, no, it's fine. He'll carry the whole team, literally.
Literally.
I think I can say with confidence that to me, Gens 1, 3, and 4 I've liked all the starters.
I
Um,
think, I mean, without
yeah.
going into spoilers, I think Gens 3 and 4 have like the best line of starters.
I can
Personally.
agree
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Turtwig is no different. He is a good boy. I like every evolution. Gruddle's another good middle evolution I like. And Torterra is the beast, the goat, the OG.
Hell yeah.
all right. Lily, why are you wrong?
I don't. Again, I
Don't
don't.
worry.
I don't
Just-
hate Turtwig at all. I think it's really cute, and I do agree that the Torterra is pretty badass looking. It's just that I never use a Turtwig, so I don't have an opinion on its movesets and whatnot, and how well it does in battle. So
Okay.
that's why I put it. That's why I just put it in the middle. Like I don't have an opinion on it, really.
All right. Kevin, why are you wrong?
Yeah, fuck you, Kevin.
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna go with same thing with Lily's respectful and agreeable opinion. I never really used Turtwig either, just because I have a lot of fun with the Pronape.
Sure you
And-
do, you dirty boy.
I know. Yeah, we've been getting down to some monkey business, if you will.
Okay, this is becoming disgusting. Stop.
Anyway, like, hey, I'm not going to disvalue Turwig at all. He is cute. Yes, he is. Grotel's cool, and Totera is really cool. Like he said, it's a fucking island.
Then put it higher.
Hey, so it can dish out a lot of damage. I can
So why is he all right?
because I like the other two more.
But you can still like the other two more, but not have him all right.
I just never tried them out. That's all. Maybe if I do actually have
Well, then
earned one,
Then
maybe it'll
try him,
change.
then try him out, you slut.
Guys.
Listen, I'm with you with the whole Squirtle and Trico and Turtle Doll train. All right,
All right.
I'm really agreeing with
but-
what
Give
you
on us tier, you
However,
fuck.
hey, wait, Mark, we're complaining about the wrong thing. Look where
What?
Turtwig is.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I know.
Just,
He's
Yeah.
below Chikorita.
Yeah.
Chikorita.
just saying, man. I'm sticking by to what I said. All right.
I mean, it's okay to be wrong. It's only a war crime.
I know. Well, if I was wrong, I would be okay with it.
I'm gonna try and summon Jeremy again. I'm gonna try and summon Jeremy. I have an idea.
Are you
You're gonna
calling
call
him?
his ass.
Glad I'm not the one with the connection issue this time.
I don't think it.
I genuinely
I
think
think
Jeremy's
he's
asleep.
AFK.
I think Jeremy is pulling a me and is asleep.
I think he's drunk this time around.
I don't think so. Maybe he's shitting.
Damn, this boy's asleep. Nah, I'm betting money he's asleep. All right.
He didn't sound
Well-
tired. I don't know.
He doesn't have to sound tired to be tired.
Probably he has bad internet. He's had issues with that last week.
But he's still.
He's still live though. He's still on. That's what we're saying. So he's gotta
Yeah.
be okay.
Oh, anyway.
All right, Chimchar time.
Chimchar.
Chimchar.
3, 2, 1, go.
Second favorite starter. Let's go.
Hey, would you look at that? He's also my second favorite starter.
Such a good fucking Pokemon.
Yeah, it is.
Everything about Chimchar is awesome. I love everything about this little monkey. When Diamond and Pearl came out and I saw Chimchar for the first time, I was like, that's the one. That's the one
That's
I'm
the
going to
guy.
start. That is the one that I will raise and make him the strongest he's ever. I love this little monkey. I love Infernape. I love his arc in the Diamond and Pearl anime. I love everything about Chimchar. He is one of my favorite Pokemon. He is my second favorite starter. He is the definition of pure perfection. You look up perfection in the dictionary, you get a picture of Chimchar.
Right there.
All right. Well, that was interesting.
Also, Chimchar fucks every gym leader ever.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Chimchar-
it's true.
Mach Punch fucks Rourke. He fucks Gardenia's gym. He can learn Shadow Claw to fuck Fantina. He can fuck Lucario. He can learn Thunder Punch to fuck Crasher Wake. He can fuck Byron. He can fuck Candace. And he can learn Dig to fuck Volkner. Fuck.
Let's not forget. Infernape has the hidden ability Iron Fist, which
Iron
means that
Fist.
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
powers
Iron
up
Fist
all the
can make
punching
his-
moves.
He can punch you in the face even harder. He can fuck you.
Good fist.
Also
Yeah.
close combat.
Also, close combat. He can fuck you, but his defense goes down. But he doesn't need that shit.
Infernape is easily one of the best ones to get overall. It's such a good mon. It's viable no matter what. It's got good speed. It's got good attack stats. It's got a great design. Chimchar's adorable. Monferno's actually pretty decent middle evolution. Infernape is basically, I want to win, and there's nothing you can do about it. So die.
Yeah.
Close combat, you die. Goodbye.
Have a nice- Goodbye. Have a great time.
Yeah, you won't have a great time because there'll be a million or fists in your damn face from Infernape. It's such a good mon. I love it. I do think it is the best fire starter. It does beat out Blaziken as the best fire fighting, but not by a significant amount, but enough to just He is the good
Before
boy.
Blaziken got speed boost.
Yeah.
Even with Blaziken getting C boost, I do like Infernape more.
Oh yeah, no, Infernape is still like a really good Pokemon.
Yep.
All right, everybody has a correct opinion. Jeremy, what about you? All right, good talk.
All right.
Anyway.
All right. Gone.
Who wants to go next?
Excuse me.
I'll go next.
Okay, then me.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Mudkip Hater goes last.
Oh yeah, I don't hate Mudkip. Did I just say that I really like Mudkip?
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about the other Dingleberry.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
You're just a mediocre Mudkip fan.
Okay.
So basically, one of the greatest things about Chimchar is that basically during the first gym, unlike Charmander, when you evolved Chimchar into a
Monferno, which it evolves the earliest of the three.
Yep, level 14, and it learns Match Punch, which can dominate the Rock Gym very easily, and learns a lot of great moves actually.
He even learns Power Up Punch in BDSP also.
Oh, Power Up Punch is such a good move.
Yes.
I'm gonna hit you and increase my attack. Get fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Get fucked, nerd.
And it's also increased by Iron Fist as well. So
Yep. So all the punching moves gets powered up. Thunder Punch as well. And I think Fire Punch too, if I remember correctly. I'm trying to remember like all the punching moves that it can learn.
You can learn all the punching moves.
Nice.
Like Infernape is one of those Pokemon where it's like it hurts the fact that you can only learn 4 moves because Infernape has great move pools and it's like you can only cover so much and you can do so much with Infernape. Like he can be a good lead with a Focus Sash and giving him moves like Stealth Rock and Fake Out and shit like that. You know, he can be a good special attacker, a good mixed attacker. Infernape can cover so many roles in a team. It's not even funny.
Also, design-wise, Infernape is literally a Monkey King. Who
Yep.
doesn't get any better than that.
Son Goku.
Infernape is Goku. He can take down Superman. Confirmed.
All right, calm down there.
No, that's my fan fiction. I want it.
Right.
All right, Kevin. Why are you right?
Well, I'm right because Infernape is a very good Pokemon. It's definitely the best in the Sinnoh region. That's for sure. Really like Monferno and definitely love Infernape. Great Pokemon to have. Very fast. Can be very strong when it has that power increase. If you really want a physical Pokemon that can really dish out damage, Infernape's your guy. And again, he's very fast. Definitely picked him during my time playing Gen 4.
Same here.
I believe it was the only one, if I remember correctly, because I don't remember getting the other version of it. Because that was during the time where I decided not to just to get one game. Because I did get both red and blue and gold and silver and crystal, and then there was sapphire and ruby, because I did get both those games too. But this was during the time I just got one game, because at the end of the day it's almost the same game. I know there's different Pokemon for each version, but I don't know, it was too much work really there at that point. But Chimchar was definitely the one I picked. Had the best design, had the best forms. It was just very very nice experience learning this Pokemon and how good it can be.
Yep.
I really like Chimchar a lot.
All right, Noah, why are you right?
Because Mudkip sucks. No.
But
But
I want to kill. I hate
okay,
you.
so if I'm being honest, Turtwig and Chimchar, they can literally have a coin toss of which one is my favorite between the two. Because I love both of them for similar reasons, and I'm giving the edge to Turtwig because of nostalgia, but, like, I think these two are, like, equal in how great they are. But yeah, I love Chimchar's designs. He's literally a Saiyan. He literally has Super Saiyan 3 for his final evolution. Yeah, that's about it. He's just a cool mon, and you guys pretty much explained everything else. Are we trying to get Jeremy again?
Maybe. Damn, did he? Is he dead? Anyway, while he doesn't answer my call, let's get to Pitbull.
Yep.
I didn't even know he had his number.
3,
Yeah,
2,
we did.
1,
You're not
go.
mine. Wow, that's a shame.
Pip-Plop, go.
Because he needs, like, everybody needs to get my number in case I fall asleep on a session again.
So I feel like Piplup is in the unfortunate category where it's usually like the lower of the two of the three.
Yeah.
The unfortunate part is I think it's a really great, like, I love Piplup's design. It's fucking penguin. Penguins are adorable. I think Empoleon is amazing. Steel Water, such a good type matchup. And Empoleon is still a really good mon. It's just when I compare it to Turtwig and Chimchar, I just feel a tiny bit less getting from it. Like, it's still an absolutely viable option, but I just think it's a little less interesting.
The funny thing is, I used to think Piplup was the most popular one when I was younger because it felt like everybody started with one at the time, and it didn't help the fact that the anime was kind of sucking Piplup's dick because Dawn has one, Kenny has one, and Barry has one.
Dawn
it's
has
like
the worst Piplup. I hate that.
Three freaking people started with a Piplup anime.
Dawn's Piplup, I hate.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know. It's so weird.
That Piplup is just a Pikachu ripoff.
I find it funny though. This Piplup, in my eyes, went from being clearly the most popular one at the time to now. I think it's easily to say that it's the least It's the least favorite of the bunch. Although I still really love Piplup and its type and an Empoleon because I love the typing of Water Steel, and just like any other water type. Empoleon was a really fun Pokemon to use. I just don't use it as much as I would use Chimchar and well, I think I may have used it more than Torterra, but I like Torterra more. All right. Oh, Keeper Chips is muted. That means it's Lily's turn.
Yeah, Piplup is pretty cute, and I do agree that Empoleon is pretty cool. It's really great as well. I think it's like the second. I guess you could say that's Piplup is like my secondary starter. If I'm not picking Chimchar in a playthrough, I'm most likely picking Piplup.
Or maybe you should give Turtwig a shot.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I'll give Turtwig a shot at some point. Maybe someday, right?
Just not a gunshot.
Maybe someday.
Yeah. So, I think, shit. I think like when I was no. I think like when I remember playing like one of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorer games. I think I was a Piplup, and I had I had a partner that was a Chimchar.
Mine was similar. I had I got Totodile, and I picked Chimchar as my partner.
Nice.
But yeah.
I like Piplup. Honestly, Piplup is a rival to Totodile in terms of my favorite water type. But again, I give the edge to nostalgia, and I have a lot more nostalgia with Totodile than Piplup, so Piplop's going to be under Totodile, but not by much.
Alright, back.
I think Empoleon stands just as strong as Infernape and Torterra as a completely solid starters in the entire franchise. Like Gen 4 has the best starters. You cannot convince me otherwise. Like from
I
their
agree. Gen 4 is a really Gen
From
5
their-
really like Gen 4 starter.
from their first to even their second and especially their third, all three of them, you can't go wrong with whatever you choose.
agree
Part of me
100%.
wants to put Piplup right here just to be with these guys, but I know those guys are not even going to be the top of this list at some point. And nostalgia, as we all know, beats up quality sometimes. So yeah, Piplup I want to put here, but honestly, I think I like Totodile just a smidge more. But Gen 4 overall best starters. Can't fight me on that.
All right.
Kevin.
Now on to 5th.
Kevin.
Right. Kevin has the book. He came back.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. All right, so I do like Piplup a lot because he's a penguin. I love penguins.
Penguin.
I
Happy
love penguins. The
Happy
feel,
feet.
the smell, the taste of penguins.
What? the
Okay,
fuck?
calm
Okay.
down. Calm down.
I'm sorry, it's from a Bridge series that I love.
Damn, not
All
here.
right, so anyway,
It's a series I'm avoiding now.
anyway, again I like Piplup. Primplup is a little weirdo, but he's passable. Empoleon's a great though. I love the design. It has a freaking trident on its face. That's awesome. And yeah, like Sean mentioned earlier, it's a water steel, which is a great combination. It just looks intimidating. Like that's something that you want on your team all the time.
Probably not all the time, you know. I think it's greedy.
I had one, I believe in X and Y, if I recall, and that was very fun to use. The reason why I never used it online against my friends, I don't know why, but I really I should have done that though, because I really had a lot of fun doing that against like the Elite Four. But yeah, it's a very nice Pokemon to have, and I would gladly use it again. And yeah, penguins.
Penguins.
One more thing. Like,
Penguins.
I love how Empoleon is literally like a mixed combination words for an emperor and Napoleon.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's true. Okay, now on to 5th gen.
And it's all downhill from here.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
Alright.
partially kidding.
Anyway, we got Snivy. 3, 2, 1, go.
Contrary.
I do really like Snivy.
Contrary. That's why it's an S tier for me.
Contrary is pretty useful.
Yeah, I love using Snivy in competitive Gen 6 and 5 because of Contrary. If we're talking about Snivy as a starter from Black and White, it's honestly kind of trash. But Contrary though, increasing your special attack every time you use a move like Leaf Storm that would normally remove special attacks, and instead it's actually boosting it. Superior became fucking like, I don't want to say broken because it's not like he's Ubers, but she becomes like a really useful like starter Pokemon to have in competitive team. And I honestly just love using Contrary Superior so much that she became my favorite Gen 5 starter, hands down. There's another Pokemon that comes close to it that if it weren't for Contrary Superior, this Pokemon would be my favorite, but for what it is, and for what I've been able to use Superior for, Superior is an S to me.
I just love its design. I love how
I also love its design.
I love how Snivy is like this cocky, knows its hot shit starter, and literally because every evolution feels like it's better, and it still thinks it's better than you, despite the fact that it loses all its fucking limbs. It has no arms or legs, but it believes it is better than you, and it is mostly true.
Yeah.
I actually, Superior is a very elegant design. I know, obviously, like, where did its arms and legs go? I don't care.
It's a
It's
snake.
I love how it first of all it's a snake, and second of all I love how it has like a fancy collar. It's amazing, and
Yes.
I just think it's great. I love and yeah, contrary obviously great. Leaf Storm is
Contrary is
like
so good.
yeah. Let me just get stronger every single time. You know that's fair. But yeah, no, I love Snivy and Superior, but I just wouldn't put it above OU.
All right, Noah, you put Snivy above the Sentinel starters. What the if?
Yeah. That's because Snivy is my favorite grass starter. It just is.
Wow.
You could say it's superior.
Oh,
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, I like Snivy quite a bit. Yeah, I got a lot. All three designs are great, and it's up there in like my top 10 favorite Pokemon easily. But
it's definitely my top 30 for sure.
yeah, I was about to say that's horseshit, but I'm like, wait, there's so many Pokemon. Okay, I'll give you that. But yeah, no, I love Snivy, and Superior is awesome too.
All right, so I really like Snivy. I definitely agree with Mark there. He's definitely the best Gen 5 starter. Just by design, like I love the description of like looking the way it looks, the way it's like cocky, like it knows it's better than you. Like it's like a fucking supermodel trying to model for you in front of standard stage because it looks pretty as fuck. Especially when it's superior. I really like superior. And its design. It's really cool to have. And before I forget, there was Servine also, which is another good one. And yeah, the ability Constrictor is very useful because I use it a lot when I played Gen 5. Uh, very good. It was a big help during my playthrough years ago. I haven't played Gen 5 in a while though, but
Yeah.
I remembered having good moments with Superior and how much it helped me. And yeah, it was very good experience. Like I don't really much else to say, but yes, Snivy for life.
All right.
Cool,
Lily.
is a cool mofo.
Yeah, so I definitely do love the design for Snivy, and especially like for Superior. Like a good example of like a Pokemon looking so majestic, but also like very powerful looking. I I really do love snakes, believe it or not. And I guess that's why like I've chose Snivy as like my starter when I play Pokemon Black. Back when I used to play it, like I oh god, should I say like over 10 years ago? At this point,
Oh God, I feel old.
yeah, I think I was like freaking 12 years old at the time.
I know
But
when
yeah,
Black and White came out, I was like in the 7th grade.
oh god, I was like, I had to be eighth grade or in the beginning of high school. But yeah, I remember how Superior helped me a lot in battle. I remember like during like during the Elite Four and like with the main story or whatnot. I remember playing through that arc until like 5 in the morning. So so yeah, Superior definitely did help me a lot during in that playthrough. So that's why I really put it up there.
Okay. And now we're gonna go to the inferior starters.
Wow.
Moving on.
Yeah,
This is
Ted Pig. 3, 2, 1, go.
Unpopular opinion, here I come.
I'm really debating Snake right now. Fuck it, I don't care.
it's
I
fine.
actually like Tepig, to be honest. If it weren't so Tepig is the starter that I would have said that if Superior never got contrary, this one would be my favorite Gen 5 starter. And
Technic?
Mhm.
Sorry.
And I know by this point the firefighting starter has gone, like, the concept of it has gotten really tiresome, but I've always liked using Embor. I've always thought Embor, well, is completely inferior to that of Chimchar and Blaziken. I still believed he had a decent move pool. Like, he can learn Wild Charge, he can learn Scald. He is a really bulky physical fire type attacker. And one of my favorite things about Embor it's because of it's because of this thing alone is why I actually kind of like him. It's his shiny. His shiny is one of the best shiny designs ever. If you tell me right here that blue fire isn't cool, then
It is
you're
cool.
just lying. Then you're just lying to yourself if you don't think otherwise. Because goddamn, is Embor's shiny one of my favorite fucking shinies ever. I've much like for Alligator, I've had a guilty pleasure of using Embor in competitive play when he was like rarely used, I believe, in Gen 6. I still, despite that, used Embor and had a lot of fun using him. So yeah, if it weren't for Contrary, Embor would have been my favorite of the Gen 5 starters. And I'm gonna have to defend my boy Tepic
So
because I think he's underrated.
I think, yeah, you're right. It is underrated. If I'm being honest, this is actually more of a recent development over time. But if I'm being honest, if you had asked me this maybe a couple months ago, I probably would have put him here.
I wouldn't blame you. I kind of like would have probably fallen into that category too a while back.
Well, maybe not there. Maybe like
But that was like because back then I also was like, I was like, man, back then it's not like I jumped on the train of hating Gen 5 at the time, but it's like I heard a lot of people shitting on Gen 5, so I was like not interested in it. And I remember when it was like, oh, another firefighting type, like that's great, that's lovely. But
Well,
I've grown to really like it more over time.
the first thing is everyone shitting on Gen 5 is wrong. Y'all suck. Stop bringing up the ice cream Pokemon. The entire region of everything like that is better than all the other bullshit. Get off Kano
I
high
like
horse,
Gen
motherfuckers.
Gen 5 is
Gen 5
Sean, you are literally screaming at people that got over it. Like, this is when the game came out, not now.
I know. I'm talking to people in the audience who are watching the video.
You're talking to people from like 5 years ago.
People are still mad about it.
To the negative 5 people watching this video
to the
probably
like 2% of people.
So to the negative 5 people that still think Gen 5 sucks, fuck you.
Yeah, no, Black and White 2 are the best Pokemon games.
Jeremy's awake.
Oh, he's alive?
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I knew you fell asleep, you motherfucker. You pulled a me.
Wow. I totally did.
This man literally fell asleep.
I'm not
You
gonna
got
lie.
some catching up to do.
Oh
I
yeah,
totally did.
Jeremy. Okay, Jeremy. Lightning round.
All right, I see how far I need to go.
We're at Tepic right now.
All right, got it. All right, where did I go?
Lightning round. Don't waste time. Go.
I'm trying to see where the fuck start up. All right. I like what's his fuck. I like Infernape. No, I like Infernape a lot. First starter I ever actually had in the Pokemon game because it was the first time I actually played any Pokemon game like Platinum. So I like its moveset. I like all the different punches it can get. So I like that. What's next?
Turtwig.
Turtwig.
You skipped Turtwig, yeah.
Yeah. Turtwig, I second place. Well, third place actually for grass starters. I mostly like it because it's a fucking unit. I know, like way earlier we talked about Venusaur being an island. I think Torterra is a fucking planet.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact that Stone Edge, Ash's Torterra always was just cool to me.
Is it just me or did your screen freeze? Because I don't see you putting.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. It didn't.
Better now.
You just didn't put Turtwig in the thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, move around so we know.
You're so Elliot right now.
I'm so what?
You're so Elliot right now.
I don't care. I really don't. I literally like blinked and I was like,
Pep up. Let's go. Lightning round.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow, you
I
suck.
don't like it. Hurry, fast! I don't like it.
Alright, that was fast, and I don't want to hear anymore.
Alright, Snivy, go.
Snivy, Ash made himself look like an idiot against Snivy. Not a favorite. I did hear the banter over Gen 5. I like Gen 5. They introduced a lot. I like
Sean woke you up. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I mean,
I like
his,
moving
his
sprites.
voice is annoying enough to wake up somebody.
Wow.
Wow.
That's tough.
Okay.
But
Um,
based on New York.
probably gonna give it a B. It's okay.
All right, Tepig.
Now Tepig.
Tepig is not
Yeah,
my
right,
favorite
yeah.
fire type starter at all. Do I like it more than Pipluck? Yes, but I don't think it's my favorite fire starter.
The fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's not
All right,
Love-
Sean, continue your
When the
Tepig.
heat's off me.
I think over time I just
Hold on,
really
wait,
warmed up to
actually, I'm sorry. No, you're still on my shit list for putting Mudkip at D. All right.
Oh, yeah.
The fuck?
Well, if you think about it, Blaziken and Sceptile are the only ones in Pokken and not that. Fuck you, Venusaur.
Anyway,
Sean, continue.
I've warmed up to Tepig over time. I do think Emboar is still a little underwhelming.
Fire type. I get it. You warmed
I'll
up to him.
push you off the Titanic
What the fuck? Why the Titanic?
because I
Bitch, what the
said so.
fuck?
Anyway, I think the design for the Tepig is really cute. Emboar is still a little underwhelming, but I've come to warm up to it over time. Shut up, Mark. I would say, like, controversial opinion, I do think Tepig, the lineup is, I would like it more than Cyndaquil and Charmander. As far as the firefighting trio goes, it's still the weakest, but
Yeah, agree.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it well enough.
Okay. Who's next?
I guess I'm
Tepig's
up.
cool.
Oh, okay, you're
Emboar's
good.
alright. It's mid. That's why it's B. Go ahead, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take too long either. I think he's okay. I like Tepig. Not much on the mid one. I barely remember that one.
Ignite?
Ignite, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's all right, but forgettable again. I do like Emboar. That's pretty much the only reason why it's not lower, because I really like Emboar's design. And again, like Mark said, it's a very nice shiny. I definitely agree.
Oh, yeah.
No, don't you on. You're gonna put Jeremy to sleep again.
It can be a good powerhouse, but I feel like there's better powerhouses.
It's more of an HP tank.
Yep. Like it's good Pokemon. I like it. It's just like not as I refer to as the rest of them, because again I'm much more of a snipey player. So yeah, but he's out there. Maybe I'll give him a chance one day.
Jeremy, you alive?
Yes, bitch. I'm
Okay.
here.
Okay. Just wanted to be sure. All right,
Where'd
Lily,
it go?
it's your turn. Lily.
Wait, I thought Jeremy was.
Oh no, I just
Jeremy
wanted to make sure I just wanted to make sure he was awake.
Yeah, he already went.
Okay. I won't
Don't
take too
trust
long.
that blank screen.
Okay. I won't take too long. Tepig, cute design. Emboar, pretty sick, but in terms of competitively, a bit underwhelming. And also, middle evolution. He's just fat.
Damn.
Damn. Fat shaming at its finest.
I mean, that means it's got a lot of HP.
It's just fat. It takes up 2 slots on my 6 team, so.
Holy shit, I'm actually looking at its HP stat. It's a lot higher than I thought it was.
Oh, sure, I gotta look at that too.
Emboar's HP stat is 110.
Damn.
That's really fucking good.
All right. Oshawott.
3, 2, 1, go!
My first B tier.
Man, I love Revolver Oshawott.
Oh my god, shut up.
Oh my god.
I love that joke so much. Every time when I heard it, I've used it every time. I love it.
What joke?
Revolver Oshawott.
Why is that?
Revolver
Ocelot.
from this Metal Solid.
Oh my god! I just okay. I have to think about it.
But with the pun aside, Oshawott was another one that I was kind of mid about. If I was being honest, actually not more a lot longer ago, I probably would have put it like here. But I think over time I've also come to really like Oshawott a lot. Samurott I
Fuck
also
you.
quite like. What?
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Why?
so-
Oh, I see what you. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay.
No, you're not. Fuck you.
Yeah, give a shit.
I don't know what you want from me. Okay.
I
Don't
missed the
talk.
punch.
Don't talk to me.
I missed the punchline. How's Mark pissed?
I missed
Because I put
Oshawott's
Oshawott
over
above
there.
Squirtle.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. He needs to look at it himself.
Okay, look at my
Oh.
list and see.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, you see why he's mad at me.
I
'cause
wish
it's
you
the
really
way
just
he
put
plays.
Oshawott over Squirtle as well.
Yep, I put Oshawott over
He's like,
Squirtle.
let's fix that.
Well, my reasoning is, and you're still gonna hit me for this. I do think that when it comes to each form,
Noah.
I like.
Noah.
What did you do? What did he do?
He put Oshawott over Squirtle just to be a dickhead.
I think I like I like Oshawott more than Squirtle. I forgot its middle. I forgot its middle form, but I like that more
Yeah,
than War
because
Turtle.
it's so
Duat.
good that you can't remember his name.
Duat.
Duat, yeah. I like Duat more than War Turtle, and I think I like Samurott a little more than Blastoise. If I could fucking speak English, no, a little more than Yeah, thank you, Uga. A little more than Blastoise. I think I like its aesthetic. Just a samurai otter. Otters are cute. He's very adorable.
So are turtles.
Yeah, turtles are very cute. Hot
When
take:
they're
otters
dead.
are cuter.
Turtle saving is a hobby.
That's not even a hot take. Otters are always cool, cuter.
Hell yeah.
Otters, rather.
It's a room temperature take.
Back then.
I wish I
Room
could have an
temperature
otter
take.
as a pet.
Fuck yeah, but yeah, no, I like Oshawott. I think
Yeah, otters. PB Otter for life.
Over time I've just come to like the Gen 5 starters more. As
Same.
I mentioned, and the Gen 2 starters less. So yeah, I like Oshawott.
I started with Jeremy Wake.
I swear to fuck if you ask
Okay.
fucking time.
Your green thing being frozen scares me, okay? Anyway.
Jeremy has that phone, by the way.
Okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I like Oshawott. I used Oshawott in my White 2 playthrough, and I realized that Samurott is actually really fun to use. Because he can learn some sick moves like the Razor Shot, I believe it's called. He can also learn Mega Horn and all that Gucci stuff. But I don't know. That's all I can really say. I don't really have a lot to say about Samurott, honestly. I think Samurott is just a solid Pokemon, but he's not like a Pokemon I would say is like, yes, I will drop everything for you, my child.
Yeah, we know who you think that about.
Yeah, not you.
Wow. I know why that came about, but wow.
Okay. All right. Lily, why do you hurt me?
Why? How do
Really
I
don't
hurt
hurt
you?
me.
Look at the tier list again.
Why do I hurt you?
You put Oshawott above Squirtle.
You put a shitload of Pokemon above Squirtle too.
Yeah.
A lot of people
Uh-oh.
put a
But
shit ton.
but they're all in the
720.
A tier list. They're all in the A tier, so that means they're in the same plane.
Squirtle should be number 1 in everybody's list.
Bitch, you're fucking crazy. No.
Yeah, no.
Fine, if it makes you feel better.
Yes.
He's
Join the
smoking
dark
hard.
side
Really,
of
don't
the
Don't
force.
listen.
Don't listen to this fuckhead. Do what you want.
Bro, he drinks Nesquik for a living.
For a living, I wish I could
fuck?
pay for every Nesquik I drink.
That's shaming.
Every Nesquik I drink, I get paid. Hell yeah. Anyway, yeah, but you can explain yourself. You can explain why do you like Oshawott so much?
Very cute, but also very badass when it fights. Like it's definitely one of those like it's so cute when it tries to obliterate shit with its seashell, which comes off as a sword and then just slash on other Pokemon and shit. Also, Samrod is pretty cool too, and I definitely do. I actually really do like its metal evolution Duat.
I thought you were gonna say Mega Evolution. I'm like, wait, Mega Samrod exists? I must find
No,
out.
no. I was talking about its metal evolution. Definitely one of those instances where I actually do like the metal evolution a
Oh yeah,
lot.
Duat.
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Samrod has another form in Arceus. I remember.
Oh yeah, that's true too. I haven't played Arceus yet, so I can't really have an opinion on that game yet.
Typhlosion looks like he has Down syndrome in that game. Anyway, who's next?
So, I never really played Black and White too much, but I did beat the game. I never really just got online with it or anything, or didn't do the dream. I don't know what the fuck it was called. It was like
Can I make one more joke?
no.
You said you never did the dream, but you just came back from one.
Jeremy, seriously.
Hope all of you guys eat rocks and choke on them. But literally,
Okay, all right, Geo dude.
anyway, so I think Samurott is actually cool. Like, I have played Legends Arceus, and that's the one I actually got, only because based off looks, I thought it was pretty badass. It's simple, but the fucking spikes and shit on his head, I thought was pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, I think he looks the coolest. I never saw Decidueye's final form in Arceus, but I think between Samurott and Typhlosion, I think Samurott looks cooler in Arceus.
Yeah, the Sigilized was kind of boring to me, to be honest. I think it looked damn near the same.
The more I keep thinking about starters, the more I actually end up liking them more than I dislike them. So yeah, I'll show what's going up here now.
Yeah, but in Black and White, I like it as a water type when it comes to like its moves and shit. I think even in Black and White, that's where it got its special move, like not Sacred Sword, but it was
Razor Shell.
yeah, Razor Shell. I like that move a lot. So yeah, I don't really just favor the Black and White starters too much. They're okay, but I don't hate them. You know what I'm saying? The only one I just really wouldn't like, is Tepig. So
Tepig.
yeah.
Wait. Why? Wait. I'm sorry. Repeat that last sentence you just said, because I heard Tepig in that sentence, and I was like confused.
I'm okay with the starters. The only one I'm just mad about is Tepig.
Okay.
What the fuck
Yeah.
you thought I said?
I thought you just confused Oshawott with Tepig. It's like I thought you just ended your statement with Tepig, pretty cool. We were just talking about Oshawott.
You need to calm down.
He woke up. No, he just woke up. He's not stupid.
I just woke up, man. I didn't lose. You thought I really meant that? Really?
I never said he was stupid. I just said.
So now we're just being racist. That's what we're doing.
You know what? Take that as racism. I don't care. Moving on. Mr. Keebler Chips, why are you wrong?
Why am I wrong? Wait a minute. Don't you say that. Why am I right? You have him that like the same way too. Don't know.
No, I say he's an A. I didn't say he's all right.
Well, yeah, he is all right.
Right, but he's both. Okay.
Design. I like you a lot.
Let me reiterate. Why is he below Chikorita?
Because I remember playing Chikorita more. I had more of a time. Again, like I said, I was more of a Snivy guy.
No, don't listen to Mark. He's a piece of shit. Whatever you prefer for starters.
Fuck you, Jeremy. Go back to sleep.
I probably will, to be honest.
Chikorita is shit, despite it being cute.
I kind of wish Swampert had a second typing because it's just another water. Like
Swampert?
That's not the right Pokemon.
That's not the right. No, you're fucking
Emerald.
Close enough.
Yeah,
Close
I
enough.
was gonna say Swampert does
No,
have another.
I know it's Swampert. You're all fucking with me.
No, it's not. That's
Samurai.
We're talking about Samurai, my guy.
I'm looking this up.
Swampert is Mudkip, you goober.
Swampert's already on the list.
No, I mean Oh my god. No, Samurott, sorry.
Yeah,
There you go.
Samurott,
Now he
Jesus
got there.
Christ. I was gonna say, you said, I wish Swampert had a second
For some bizarre
episode.
reason, I thought it was the same fucking name. Alright, sorry about that. Samurott, my bad.
I gave you so much shit for putting Mudkip away
I guess
again.
Samurott had another like second typing because it's just another water. I know, yeah, and before you say yes, I know Squirtle is too, but it's a I love Blastoise a lot.
You have it at number 1 so far, so you're still cool in my eyes.
Thank you. Appreciate it. That might change, but we'll see. Anyway,
And there goes my love for you.
Mark, off topic. Did you call me?
Yes.
yeah,
I'm saving this number instead of the other fucking one. Then thank you.
Oh God. Oh, you guys need to know the context of that.
Later.
Later, yeah. Keep going, Kevy.
alright,
Kevy.
so like I definitely like more of Duat and Samurott. Well, Oshawott. Oshawott's cute, but it's a little weird though. But
You're weird.
no on that.
Otter.
I know Swampert can be pretty good
Samurott.
because I have seen my share of Swamperts and they use them very effectively.
Samurott.
Samurott.
Okay, sorry. My God.
He didn't play the game, guys. Chill.
I'm gonna end up putting him
He needs to
deep right
practice
up here.
If you
Alright,
say
you know what? Long story short, he's fine. He's alright. Not bad, it could be better.
We're killing no right now.
I'm so used to saying fucking Swampert though.
Hey Kevin, what do you think of Samurai? You mean Swampert? No,
Yeah,
this one.
Samurai! That's his
Samurai
name!
Jack.
I know that I'm wrong, okay?
Oh no.
That's
Funny as should be, but fuck.
Listen, I just got back from work, alright? I'm stressed as shit.
I just love everyone just like back and forth. The Noah's just dying in the background.
I love it. It's not Swampert, it's Samurott.
God.
Okay,
That's
it's about
fucking
Swampert.
Damn, your memory is shit.
Okay, thanks. I know that.
Way to kick a dead horse
I know
while he's
that
already
because I go
down.
back to fucking work.
My stomach hurts.
Oh,
Oh my
fuck.
God, this is just a series of
I'm
fun.
better anyway, so
Alright.
fuck on.
So, Samurai is a great final evolution that I like a lot. Oshawott's pretty cool too. I was originally gonna keep him at A, but like Samurai, when I look at him again, he's a badass looking final evolution. And
I thought the reason why you put it at S tier is because after you put him above Squirtle, you were like, you know what, Oshawa looks nice on this.
yeah, slowly but surely, I just wanted to be like,
Stop. Put it back.
Yes.
Put him back.
Yes.
Put him back.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Oshawott's my favorite Pokemon ever.
Yeah,
No.
well, shit.
Oh my God.
No, I like him. I like him a lot.
I was about to be in the hospital.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I like Oshawa. I like all
Reaction to me
forms.
say- That's your reaction to me saying I was about to be put in the hospital? Yeah.
Sean. I saw that.
The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, yeah, you're right. I actually do really like Samurott a lot.
Sean.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah,
just getting on Mark's skin right now.
No, what's up, my
Nothing.
guy?
no, nothing.
I'm
You
curious.
guys are triggering him.
No, I want a divorce, that's all.
I didn't know-
Wait, you were
Yeah.
married?
You guys were married?
I didn't know y'all had it like that. That's crazy.
To be fair, I wouldn't interact it a million times like John did.
Yeah, at least. Anyway, let's go.
Some off my
Anyway,
opinions of
time
water
for-
type Pokemon.
All
Time
right,
for Chespin.
Time for Chespin before I shoot myself.
2, 1, go.
Okay, I
Um,
think this one will stay at B. I will. Let's see if people will convince me otherwise. Because the only thing I really remember from this guy, Chestnut, is that Spike Shield or Spiky Shield is I forget what it's called. The Protect, Spike Shield or is it Spiky Shield? Whatever, Protect move. It's
Spiky Shield.
so funny that it's like if you hit it with a physical attack, I believe it's your defense. It gets fucked.
Yeah, because you got stabbed.
Yeah,
try defending yourself when you've been stabbed.
I mean, it's still possible, but you'd be bleeding to death. But yeah,
That's why it goes down. You've been stabbed.
you've been stabbed.
Turns out it's common sense.
There's nothing more to say.
Aside from
I'm
that,
not bleeding,
really,
I'm just gushing. That you've been stabbed!
aside from that, I don't have a lot to say about Chestnut, to be honest. I know one of my close friends had a Chestnut, but that's all I really have to say about it. Like, it's a grass fighting type, but I'm pretty sure I learned Stone Edge, so fuck those flying, and Spiky Shield.
It looks like fucking Bowser.
Kind of.
You know what?
The most like I immediately thought Bowser as soon as I saw this motherfucker. But
I just thought of generic RPG class, and I felt that about every single Pokemon in Gen 6.
for me, Chestnut was the one Pokemon I just didn't care too much about it because it just didn't look appealing to me, and that's all I based Pokemon off of back then in X and Y. I just got the one that looked cooler, and me liking water types, I was like, cool, I'll take the blue frog. Sure. So yeah, Chessman I just was never really interested in. Spiky Shield, albeit is a good move. And it's his ace move, I guess. I'm just not that interested.
I think like Chespin is kind of interesting to me because it's one of the few like grass types where I'm like, yeah, it's all right. I do think Chestnut's really cool. It does. I mean, it's literally like a fucking tank, and it is pretty viable in that gen at least. And I do like its the concept of its.
I have used it a bit in Gen 6, I believe, like in Showdown. I just don't really remember you. I just don't really have too much memories of him, to be honest.
And I like how all of the starters kind of counter each other with both their main type and their secondary type.
Oh yeah.
Um.
Oh yeah! Wow, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's a fun tidbit. I think it makes them have like a nice dynamic overall.
Wow, fighting fucks dark, psychic fucks fighting, dark fucks psychic. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's cool. The one thing I will admit that kind of prevents the Chespin line from going a bit higher is I really don't like Willadin.
I don't remember him.
It's its middle evolution. It's close to being as bad as Grookey's.
Thwacky?
Yeah, and I really don't like Thwacky. I really don't.
I think the name sounds fucking stupid.
It is stupid, but I do like Chespin and Chestnut. They're all right. They're cool.
Kevin, why are you wrong?
Oh God, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm
Holy
sorry.
shit.
I don't like Chespin. I really don't. Like, Willowdon's even worse. Chestnut is cool, but for fuck's sake, it's 4 times weakness to ice.
Jesus.
Fighting. I mean, flying.
Wait,
It's fighting fucks.
it's not ice.
Oh my god.
It's
Yeah,
flying.
that's
Actually,
right.
it's flying, not ice. Yeah, no fighting beats
Oh,
ice.
Wait. It's grass and
Fighting.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so it is. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so used to thinking that it's ice. But yeah, so it's flying. Yeah, like, come on, man.
What, did you think it was grass and ground?
No, I thought it was grass. Oh no, like it's supposed to be grass and fighting, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it is. But what type did you thought it was? Okay, good talk.
Anyways,
Wow, like I just don't like literally the Chestnut's the only passable design. Quilladin looks stupid. I don't care like how trying to look cute you are. It just does not look right on you. And Chespin like is so like far beneath like the other two. Literally, I had a voting poll because this was back then when I didn't like. These were my last few days when I decided like to be undecisive because I had no idea what starter I wanted to use back then. Because this is where I really got back into Pokemon Gen 6 and I started really loving it again. Because I don't know, say what you will, I really like Gen 6 because of the 3D and the new shit that they had. It looked really good.
Yeah.
So I had a voting poll for my channel saying which Pokemon should I use, and most of them said Froakie, which is no
Of course.
there. Yeah, only 2 people voted for Chespin. 2 people. I don't
More
like.
people. More people voted for Fennekin.
Yeah,
Wow, that's interesting.
Fennekin got
Sounds
second.
surprising,
Chestnut was
honestly.
like I think 30 to 40 people voted, and he only got 2 votes. What the fuck? And I see why. It's just I can't tolerate that, man. Like I want to pick Chestnut, but I can't deal with that flying 4 times weakness.
Yeah,
It's-
He hated Chestnut so much he needed to take a walk for a few seconds.
yeah, you can say that.
Yeah,
Anyway,
fucking Bowser.
this is like the worst starter in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah, spoiler alert.
No.
Actually, no. Wait a minute. Hold on. I think there's actually a worse one, but I'll get to it. What next?
Okay.
Later.
I feel like I know what it is, but I'll anticipate it. I'll be anticipating.
All right.
No, you love Chessman so
Not
much.
the worst, but my god, it's still the second worst for sure.
Time to prove Kevin wrong.
Chespin. He is great. Way better than Squirtle.
Okay. You know what, Kevin? I'm on your side. Chessman, worst starter ever.
These TierList debates are nothing
There you
but just
go.
ways to fuck with
There you
us.
go.
That's what all they are.
Hey Noah,
Cheer.
Noah.
All right, double F tier. We're gonna have
You're such a
another
petty
roll.
No,
bitch.
just put Chespin. That's it.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Chespin.
I do like Squirtle more. I'm kidding.
There you go.
That's so fucking funny to me. Such a dick.
I'm just joking, but fuck you guys.
You know, I like Chespin. Gen 6 to me is like a lesser Gen 4. Like, I think the Gen 4 starters are better in almost every way.
I
But,
thought we
like,
lost you for a second because all I heard you say was Gen 6.
Gen 6.
Okay, go on.
so, like, Gen 6 is, it's like Gen 4, a lesser Gen 4 to me. Like, I love all 3 starters around the same, but, like, the Gen 4 starters are better than the Gen 6 starters, but, like, you know, spoiler alert, the other 2 will be in S rank as well, but, like, Chespin's middle evolution kind of sucks, I get it, but, like, Chestnut is cool, really cool. I like how all 3 starters are, Sean brought up the typings, but, like, another cool thing about it is that they're based off of RPG classes. You got the ninja, you got the magician, and you got the
knight or the warrior class.
Barbarian.
Yeah, the barbarian. So that's why all 3 of them deserve to be in S tier for me. Plus, all their designs are great. But like for Chespin exclusively, I really love big bulky Pokemon. Like one of my favorite Pokemon is like Golurk, and you can't get any bulkier than that unless you use Mega Evolutions for certain mons. But
or defense Deoxys.
Yeah. But yeah, I like Chespin is a very adorable first form. Middle form sucks, but like he's got a badass final form, so yeah, S rank. Yeah, like I said,
I'm pretty sure he can learn Stone Edge. I'm sure the fucker can learn Stone Edge.
I can look
Either that
up
or
right now if you want.
Either that or like Rock
Thunder
Slide.
Punch.
Rock
Slide's another one.
I'm gonna get this off my chest. Like, if you guys reference a
You mean
Pokemon
get
having
it off
4
your
times
chest,
weakness
then?
or something, obviously I'm gonna switch out Pokemon. I'm not gonna leave it to fend for itself. Even if it's weak, even if it's like 2 times weak to something, I'm still not gonna leave it out there. So if it's 4 times weak, I'm definitely not gonna leave it out there. So that doesn't affect my opinion on starters, because I think that's just a really dumb argument to have.
Flying isn't really like flying already counters grass pretty well too, so there's really no reason to keep it out against flying type.
Yeah, exactly.
And not to mention spiky shield.
If I can correct you there for a sec, Don't you mean like you need to get off your chestnut?
No, that just makes me
That's it.
sound.
I'm leaving.
That just makes it sound dirty. I'm good.
Oh,
I hate you. I
so-
really am just giving thought about it, and
So
I want to kill.
did anyone hear several slapping sounds? That was the sound of 1,000 people face palming aggressively.
That was
I
that
thought
was
that was
me.
the idea. That was supposed to. It was supposed to be a cringe-worthy joke.
That wasn't just a dad joke. That was the daddest of dad jokes. Get out.
So anyway,
You don't tell me what to do, son. I tell you what to do.
is that
All right.
everybody?
All right, Lily, Jeremy, get us out of this hellhole. What are your thoughts?
I already talked about it. I said I didn't like it. I don't like Grass Bowser too much.
All right, Lily, it's your
Bowser needs to
turn.
be fired.
Lily, I choose you.
That's fucked.
I won't say much. I mean, I don't mind the design for Chespin, and that's
Yeah, Kevin.
and that's
Huh?
literally
Sure.
it. And I think like Chestnut is its final evolution pretty good too. I never used Chespin nor its evolution line, so I can't really say an opinion on that front.
You know, I guess we can say Chestnut is not a terrible Pokemon, Kevin.
All right, Finnegan.
You know, I love the
Kinda
fact that you guys defend Chestnuts.
we ain't
and
that
you all
old
think
yet.
He's a mid-tier Pokemon. But
Because you know, Finnegan.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, I'm putting it at C, but but I'm open to be convinced that Fennekin is actually a lot better than how I'm rating it, because I really don't have a lot to say about Fennekin.
It's okay.
Oh no, no.
I like it.
Because I don't think I've ever really had a desire to ever use Fennekin, or Delphox really. I don't know. I don't have a lot to say. I'm very mediocre. Like Chessman is a B, but I still can actually say that I kind of like him. Whereas Delphox, for instance, I just have nothing to say, and I really can't explain why. I just don't really hold an interest towards this Pokemon. I just put him at C because I'm just very meh about it. Jesus Christ, you have it on S. Oh my God, Kevin.
For me, I actually think the only thing I really like
So did
Delphox
Noah.
for
Yeah, but Noah
is
said he was going to put it on S.
I like Delphox mostly for his special. That's really it. The idea of a Firefox sounds fucking badass, and the fact that it has a wand in its final form, I think that looks pretty cool too. But I don't think it has pretty much anything else. It's a special fire type Pokemon as a starter. That's
It's a
neat.
Firefox. I'm gonna call it Melee Fox.
I'm gonna. Should I be mean?
Your mind?
All right. Should I be mean? Of
Go ahead, be mean.
course, Kevin, put the furry bait in S.
Oh, whatever.
I'm kidding.
Don't say me.
That's not even that mean when you really look at it.
I mean,
I don't even have
Actually.
them the highest.
I can't wait till we get to Cinderace and see where he puts that Pokemon.
my thing about
Who?
about Fennekin, Cinderace.
Oh, Cinderace, okay.
Yeah, my thing about Fennekin is of the 2 Gen 6 starters, it's the one I've used the least. And
Same.
I'll admit, my opinion of it has been plagued after seeing a modified design of what Delphox should have looked, and it looks better. Whereas I feel like Delphox's final design is, I mean, I get the idea. It executes it relatively well, but I'm pretty mid on the idea. I think overall it's a decent starter. I could see people liking it. I could see people not liking it. I'm pretty middle of the road towards it. I think it's all right.
Oh.
It's cute as fuck. I'll give it that. I love foxes.
That I agree. I agree 100%. Like it is cute. I think my thing is that with its final evolution, like you know how like its design, it's supposed to be based off of like a mage or like a witch.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I feel like there is such a missed opportunity with its move pools to me, for what I remember. I feel like it doesn't have enough like special moves I can say, and I think that's why I decided to like put it lower onto the tier, in my opinion. Now, I think like the only saving grace for me in terms of my opinion with Fennekin and its evolution line really is just like Pokken, because I remember how a lot of people use Braixen.
I was gonna say, wasn't Braixen the one in Pokken?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It's probably one of the middle evolutions that is like universally loved more than the final evolution.
Yeah.
It's all because
I'll
she's a
agree with that.
magical girl.
That's actually fair.
Literally, because it does not learn a lot of like magic moves. Like it could have learned maybe Thunderbolt or something, or it could do a lot more like special moves. If you guys know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I don't think that would ever happen though, but yeah, that's what
It has mystical fire. That's magic.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a fire type. It's not gonna just because it's based off of a mage doesn't mean it's gonna use a water gun or something.
Oh no, I'm not saying that. Obviously, I don't know. It just could have used like more special moves, personally.
Anyway, Noah, you like the furry?
Yeah, more than
Pokemon?
Squirtle.
You know, I walked into that one. I'll admit, I walked into that one. So, fair enough. All right, just shut up and explain yourself.
Well, there's not much to explain. I pretty much explained like all of Gen 6's starters. Is that like all of them have great designs for me, and I love their typings and what they're based off of. So they're all just. You can honestly skip me when we get to Froakie because I'm just gonna say the same thing.
Okay, Kevin, why do you like the furry fox?
You know
Alright,
I love the Furry Fox.
I
Except
love
for the obvious reason.
fiery fox because it's a fox. I'm a huge fan of foxes. They're like the next best thing other than wolves. But besides the point, I really love its design. It's very cute. This is gonna shock everybody. Like, as much as I like Braxton, I think it's my least favorite of the three.
That is shocking.
Because I really do like Fennekin more by design wise, and I really think Delphox looks cool, and it's animated very nicely when it does its moves. I like the idea it's a fox that like is like a magician, like or mage, if you will. Like I definitely I managed to get one after I beaten the game once. It was fun to use. Beat the Elite Four on my first try with it after like leveling up a bit. And yeah, like I just really like it just for design wise, and, like on how it works. I know Delphox isn't really that special in most battles because it only like really specializes in special attack, but I still like using it. It's still enjoyable to use around just to fuck with.
Heyo.
Very nice design.
No, stop.
Oh,
I
Alright,
got that.
Alright, let's just get on to Froakie and just put me out of my misery.
3,
Alright.
2, 1, go.
I think everybody's gonna put him in the same place. Oh, okay, no, not everybody put him on S. And Kevin has officially betrayed me.
Hey,
He officially betrayed you.
Okay, let's just get this over with. It's Greninja. Everybody loves Greninja. Greninja's cool. He's got a tongue for a scarf. Protein Greninja is so fucking busted, and it's also fun to use in Ubers. So Froakie.
And
Greninja's like
and he's in Smash Brothers.
And he's in Smash Brothers, unlike Blaziken, which is why Froakie's higher than Blaziken's Vortex. Sorry. What else? What else? What else? Um,
It's shiny.
okay, so his shiny's awesome. Every black shiny is an automatic pass for me.
Ash Greninja.
100%.
Greninja, pretty much Greninja's arc in the story is just in the anime is just amazing. I think he's actually one of like X and Y in particular has one of the best interpretations of Ash, and I think his bond with Greninja is actually one of the better story arcs. What's next? Okay, so how about a funny story to give you in perspective? So when I got the game, I decided to start with Froakie, and I nicknamed him Slippy from Star Fox.
That hurts Kevin more than you think.
And that's the last time me and my I kid, but
Noah was the one that put him on D tier now.
I can't unsee it now. It's just a shiny Slippy.
Hey, just be happy that shiny form isn't green. At least it's not fucking green.
Yeah, it's fair.
Oh god, imagine.
If it was, it seriously would be D.
Get all the Pokemon off it.
So after I named him Slippy specifically as a joke, but then as a when I evolved into Frogadier, and I think Frogadier is actually one of the better mid-evolution Pokemon, and then becoming Greninja, I ended up liking this final evolution way more than I was expecting. And Froakie at the time was like, the derpy looking starter, but he's actually turns out to be like the coolest one of the bunch, at least in my opinion. So yeah, and then after I evolved into Greninja and over time, I decided to remove that nickname of Slippy and just call him Greninja again. So yeah,
Good.
that's how Slippy the Greninja came into existence.
Gross.
Sounds
Am
like
I the
the
only one
worst
who didn't put
Sonic
it on
OC
S
I've
tier?
ever heard in my life.
Yes, you are.
Oh wow.
Why'd you say it like that? You said it as if, yes, you are, you fucking idiot.
I guess I might as well explain why.
Yeah, let's
It's overrated. The end.
You're literally the only one who doesn't.
Honestly, yeah. A part of it is because it is a little overrated. Also, a little bit of it is out of spite. I'll admit. Like, I do really still love the Greninja line. I'll actually disagree. I think Frogadier is wonky as shit. I don't really care for Frogadier, but I really love Froakie. It's cute. Greninja obviously is busted since it's easily the best of the three in most everyone's mind. It overthrew a lot of like the most popular Pokemon at the time, like Charizard and Mewtwo. Which I mean, fuck you, Gen 1ers. But my thing is. My thing is, one, I do think it is a little overrated. As much as I do love it, I cannot put it above a lot of my other favorites. And the other thing is, as a ground main, Greninja's terrifying. It is terrifying.
Yeah.
Like there are literally, as a ground main, I had to make ways to counter Greninja. I had to make
Specifically
it so
Greninja.
Yes, because Scarf Greninja sweeps an entire ground team.
Yeah, no, Greninja was hella broken in Gen 6. I used to use him. I even used him in Ubers, even in Gen 7 when he dropped to overuse.
You can use a non-protein Greninja and use like Ice Beam and.
But if you do, you're
Protean makes it. Protean makes it better already. You get Ice Beam to counter a lot of stuff. You get Grass Knot. You get.
You should never. You should if you ever decide to use Torrent in Ubers, people are just gonna laugh at you.
Yeah, they're gonna look at you and be like, "What you doing, bro?"
Bro, no, wait. I know a funny story. Torrent actually really helped me in a doubles battle. It was me and John teaming up against, I believe it was Todd and Jeremy over here, and I used Surf on Todd's Greninja. Oh, it wasn't Todd's. No, it was Jeremy's Greninja, I think. And Todd's Yveltal. And I used Surf on them, and I double killed both of them. And we were in a tight spot too.
Imagine if it was Torrent.
It was on video too.
I mean, protein. I meant.
That sucks.
You'd be surprised how good Torrent is.
It's
protein and Battle
is
Ball.
clearly better, obviously. But
Okay, the thing about Torrent is that Torrent is extreme. Torrent, much like Overgrow and Blaze, are the most situational abilities ever. Like, if you have to be okay. It's one of them, but you have to be close to dying for them to work. And a bond will get you a power. Nice Google search. Battle Bond will get you.
I'm looking at the video now.
Battle Bond! Holy shit, that was banned.
Battle Bond and freaking Protein are objectively better abilities to have for your Greninja. specifically because, like, you know, Battle Bomb will give you like a boost in stats after you KO someone, and you know, Protein just changes your type depending on the stab move you do. It's ridiculous. Like all those abilities just completely, you know, knock Torrent out of the park. Like Torrent is kind of useless in comparison to those other two abilities. Greninja's fun. I have so much fun memories of using him in Ubers, even in Gen 7 when he isn't Ubers. I still ended up using a Protein one. And yeah, I just saw a brief thumbnail of Clement looking like he got fucked up. So that's lovely.
Wait. I'm trying to look for the video here.
saw it
It's
again.
here somewhere. I know it.
All right, well, Kevin looks for his porn. Who wants to go next?
It's literally my point.
So my thing with Greninja, or Froakie, excuse me, I picked this one first whenever I played through X and Y a long time ago, only because I like water starters at this point. And then it looked fucking cool. I didn't know too much about the anime at all at this point because I had completely just dropped the anime off by this point when I play X and Y. But yes, I do love Greninja. I like Protein Greninja. It's in Smash Brothers. It looks fucking dope. It's a water ninja. How much cooler can you fucking get? Move pool is really good. I think his ace move is Water Shuriken, which is only that's a multi-hit move if I remember.
Yep.
But
I found it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Even then, like the multi-hit moves were good in my opinion back then. If I had like a metronome or something, if I recall. But yeah, Protein's a good ability too. I think that's what capitalizes on why I think I put Froakie in S tier for me. So.
All right, Noah, you may suck Gen 6 dick.
Copy paste what I said before. It's better than
Okay.
Squirtle.
Yeah.
And I love the theme and the designs.
All right, now I want to hear the traitor.
Me? All right. Listen. Have you seen fucking Greninja? Like, it's a goddamn ninja. It has the name on it.
A
It
water
looks
ninja.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
It literally turned into a Naruto character. It has water shurikens. It has a tongue for a scarf. Like, oh my god, it's so cool.
Like
It
Greninja
has,
can
like, Ash Greninja's great. It's like Ash is literally his best Pokemon besides Pikachu.
I think it's actually his best Pokemon, but that's besides the point.
Yeah,
And, like,
because it didn't lose to
and not to-
Snivy.
Yeah, like Froakie's really cool looking. He's cute too, and Frogadier is really cool too. Like no one gives too much love for Frogadier, but I personally really like Frogadier. But again, Greninja, back there, he easily became one of my absolute favorite Pokemon of all time, and he's in Smash, just like we mentioned. So that's that. You can tell there how special he is. I was very excited when I first saw that trailer.
I was pissed. I wanted Mewtwo.
You got him
Yeah, I
later.
know.
Shit.
We got Mewtwo later on.
Yeah, I know, but his announcement was boring.
It was the first of many. Goddamn.
It was the most uninspired announcement. He's like, "Oh, a 50-pack extravaganza. Look at all these pretty content. Oh yeah, Mewtwo's coming back. Bye."
It has probably my favorite shiny of all time. Like the black one looks even better, and it's just like wow, like it's amazing. Like I love it. Like I will always try to put a Greninja on my team if I can. But the first Frogadier I see, I'm just getting that shit. It's permanent. It's so good.
All right,
Frogadier.
Am I missing anybody?
I'm
Lily.
And
Alright,
Greninja.
Lily. The stage is
So-
yours.
So, Froakie, the starter that I wish I chose when I played Pokemon Y.
Why did you not pick him?
No, because in the beginning I chose Fennekin until I found out that I wasn't too crazy about its final evolution. Despite its design, though, like don't get me wrong, like again, the Fennekin lines, pretty cool by design. You know, the whole magical girl type shit. But with Froakie, or more so with Greninja, because I remember, and then I ended up getting a shiny Greninja with protein, and I used that for the battle tree back in Sun and Moon. But I also remember the event where you could actually attain the Ash uh, Greninja, and I used that for the battle tree as well. But yeah, I definitely do love Greninja. Best, I would say one of, if not the best, water starters in my opinion.
Squirtle's better.
I'm looking at everybody's list. No, it's not.
Everybody in this world is wrong but me.
They're smoking
Everyone
gorilla
has a
dick. It's
vote.
okay.
Literally, everyone thinks Froakie's better than Squirtle.
Yeah.
Everyone in this room is wrong except me.
Got it.
Yeah, you can keep thinking that one.
I will. I will take this to my fucking grave.
All right
Which will
then.
be sooner than you expect, because we're going right to Gen 7 starters. First up, we got Rowlet.
Why is Gen 7
Three,
killing? Why is Gen 7
two,
killing me?
1, go.
Because it's better than Squirtle.
Oh, go fuck yourself, Sean. You piece.
Okay, wait,
time out for a
You're
second.
doing
I
this
love
whole-
the
you're-
fact that,
You're
like,
doing this whole.
Sean was like, I pulled a joke on you, Mark. I actually like Squirtle, and now we're like
No,
3 hours later,
I said.
and it's like, yeah, no, Squirtle sucks. I just
So
was
the thing
winging it.
about that was, I said Squirtle was my least favorite of the Kanto starters, and it's not.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But
you're
you
all
are.
I'm gonna. I'm only gonna say two things, Sean. One, you were my favorite person for a while in this session. Now I hate you. Second, you're pulling the same crap you did in the freaking games tier list, where you would be like, "Yep, this game's better than Heart Gold and Soul Silver. This game is better than Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Oh, did I mention that this game is better than Heart Gold and Soul Silver?" I was like, "All right, I get it."
To be fair, that was because I still think that Gen 2
Wait,
is
Mark,
overrated, but this is just to piss
Mark,
you off.
you forgot he said the same thing about Team Rocket.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
and I will continue to do so when
To
we
be,
get
to
to
be
the.
fair, the Team Rocket one doesn't really bother me. It's
Okay.
it's the Heart Gold and Soul Silver one, because
No.
it's like every placement. It's like, yep.
No,
Better
no,
than Heart Gold
Mark,
and Soul
I
Silver.
literally brought that up because you said the same exact thing for Team Rocket in the Pokemon Games video.
Yeah,
I can't wait for it to come
remember.
full circle when we get do the evil organization teams.
Yeah, I remember the team. I remember the Team Rocket thing, but yeah. Anyway, fuck you, Sean.
Anyway, no, I love Rowlet. I
That's
love
cute.
it's so adorable. It's an owl with a little bow tie. That's so cute. I also love the meme of it twisting its head around at the trainer, being like, "You serious, bitch?" It's fighting a fucking Groudon. I love that little meme so much. I also really like Decidueye.
Decidueye is great.
It's got a really interesting typing. I love that it's like an owl archer. And like, even though it's not the best, I don't care. I still like it, and its middle evolution is a fun little butler. But no, Rowlet is adorable, and I would hug Rowlet so much, and I would give it all the love.
Jesus. It's just the typing. That's what sells it for me. A Ghost Grass type, I think, is pretty badass. I already like Ghost type as is. But the Decidueye in Legends Arceus doesn't sell it for me too much, because it just looks the fucking same to me a little bit, just orange, and has like a different hat. Yeah, that's it.
Decidueye had like a move that was like very mean look. That was like very, I forget what it's called, but it's like, it works like mean look, except it damages you, but also keeps you trapped in the
Like
battlefield.
Spectral Arrow or something like that.
Yeah.
Spectral Arrow, yeah.
Hold on.
You continue, Jeremy. Without
Damn,
dying.
bitch. That's not me. But overall, like, yeah, no, I like the typing of it overall. I think it was the next to Poplio. It's like, yeah, this was the main starter I liked picking when I played Sun and Moon, just because I like the overall design of it. I like the typing and everything. It's pretty badass. And then its ace move was you just shooting a fucking ghost arrow. That's just pretty dope.
It's Spirit Chuckle.
Okay. All right, who wants to go next?
I do.
All right, go,
Okay,
Kevin.
so I also really like
Traitor.
Rowlet. I'm sorry. Well, I also really like Rowlet a lot, just because of how cute it is. It's a fucking owl, and the owls are really cool. They're one of the best birds around. Um, and my God, what the fuck was his name again? Um, it's
Dartrix?
secondary form.
Dartrix.
Dartrix, yeah, it's so fucking polite as fuck.
Mm.
Like it will take your hat and hang it in the hanger. Like
That's a hero. Go take
open
your
the door.
head in
He will open the door for you all the time.
and you.
And the Decidueye is so fucking cool. Like the spirit arrows are amazing, and Z moves great too. Just like it's such a sleek design. Like I mean I honestly definitely prefer its original form other than its Arceus form. It looked weird. I really much prefer the Grass Ghost combination more. Sinister Arrow Raid, that's what it's called. Um, really awesome move. It throws a bunch of arrows at you as it flies towards you too. Um, like fuck, it's really cool, man.
Yeah, man.
Like it's a really nice combo, Grass Ghost. Like,
I honestly,
you really don't get that often.
back before Smash Ultimate came out, I thought Decidueye had a higher chance of being in Smash
Right? Yeah.
back then.
Yeah.
I would
Oh,
much
no.
rather the Decidueye over Incineroar, to be honest with you. but-
Yeah. I wanted to.
I mean, I disagree, but I still really would love to see Decidueye in that game. But oh well.
The fucker wasn't even a
I
spirit. It was a
honestly-
Pokeball Pokemon or nothing.
I'll be honest,
It could've
I
been
could
like-
never see it happening. He just
It could-
has too radical of a fighting style. Like, he was fucking weird in Pokken, and if he was fucking weird in Pokken, I would have never saw him
I
in
remember
Smash
playing with
Brothers.
Pokken.
Incineroar is a grappler, which is a fighting game tradition. He has a higher chance of getting in.
You got a goddamn piranha plant, but you can't see Decidueye.
Hey, that was Sakurai's decision. I didn't ask for the plant.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
still,
but
it's
you could picture a possibility of putting Decidueye in Smash when Sakurai was able to find out to put a fucking plant in the game.
Look, I'm just thankful that Incineroar was the last Pokemon we got in the game. Okay? I don't need more Pokemon.
What was next?
I guess I can go. It's very middle of the road. It looks fine. The first form, the second form, they look fine. Decidueye looks cool, but it's fine.
Mhm.
And that's that's like almost the most praise you're gonna hear from anything Gen 7 related from me.
I can't wait to see the other two starters. Okay, I believe Lily is the only one left.
Yeah. I think Rowlet's pretty cute. I really do love. I actually love the two leaves looking like a little bow there. I also, yeah, and I definitely do agree. I love the meme about a Rowlet just turning its head around, looking at its trainer while it's facing against the Groudon. Like, I definitely love the meme for that. Um, I actually really do love owls, so that's another thing why I like Rowlet very much. And Decidueye is a pretty badass Pokemon as well. That's
All right.
Alright. Up next we got Litten.
Litten is a
3,
kitten.
2,
Yeah.
1, go.
It's a cat. What do you want me to say?
All right.
All right, no, you can go fuck off.
Once more with feeling this time.
Mark, you're cool. Sean, mixed feelings. Jeremy, mixed feelings. Yeah, Lily's cool. So, all right.
This thing was a fire dark type, but really looked like it could have been a firefighting type.
I honestly thought it was going to be another
Yeah.
firefighting.
Same
I
here.
thought it was going to be another
Yeah.
firefighting type.
But
Honestly, I'm of the mindset where it should have stayed on 4 fucking legs.
I'm actually the opposite. I think the first 2 forms should have been something else. Like, I actually like Incineroar by itself, but like, I agree that the other 2 forms do not match these evolutions.
Oh.
But if I'm being honest, Litten and whatever the second form is, they are generic as hell.
Torracat?
Yeah. They are generic as hell, and I think Incineroar...
Well, just because something's generic doesn't mean it's like not.
I don't
cool.
know, I'm looking at Sean Logic right now.
Like they're simple designs, but they can be very effective.
Nah,
Well, it's different between being generic and simple.
I would take
Yeah.
simplicity over generic.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, no, I think Litten is whatever, and I don't really like the second one either. Incineroar is the best part of the form. I'm the complete
Of course.
opposite of everybody else. It's just the other 2 forms. I think I agree that they don't fit with each other, but I do think the previous 2 forms are the worst part about this whole evolution chain.
I like Litten. I like Litten and Incineroar more than Torracat.
Look, the gimmick of like a wrestler is really charming and shit like that. I just think it's 1, too jarring, and 2, like, I think it should have gone to a different fucking Pokemon. I personally think Incineroar is okay. It does. I did warm up to it, but design wise, it is way too jarring from the rest of it. Stop. It's way too jarring from the rest of its lineup, and I do legitimately think it should have stayed on 4 legs. Like it's and also Litten is it's a decent one. I think as far as fire starters go. Holy shit! I realized I got 4 fire starts in a row. 5 actually. Shit. Damn. I guess I didn't realize how low I put fire starters. Okay. Huh.
Except two.
Yeah, except 2 of them, and one of them's going up higher too. Noah already knows who it is.
Cinderace.
Well, yeah, the only fire starter left.
Well, yeah, but I already told you what I felt of it too.
I figured Cinderace is going to be higher in the list.
I think I told you Noah what I felt of Score Bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Litten is okay. Torracat's okay. Incineroar's okay. Actually, nah.
Wow.
Lower.
Meh.
I'm thinking of it more, and I think I like it less than Charizard and Typhlosion. I just like, because as much as I was ragging a bit on like the Charmander line and the Cyndaquil line, they do have a charm to them. Same with Tepig. I just don't really get a lot of that charm from
Litten.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God.
All right, so
I love how I just looked at it and like, no, your ass is going down.
not a great person.
This is Sean. He's like, I'm not so sure how I feel about Litten. He's cool and all, but I believe the evolution just kind of got better. I mean, like, it's pretty cool, I guess, but
Not, Mark,
like,
you want me to bring cool down because I will do that.
I'm imitating Sean. I was just imitating Sean.
I was dragging him down.
I was thinking
Ate a fucking B
so I
or
was-
C never?
No. I was thinking about it more, and I realized I do legitimately like a lot of these more, and I didn't really feel comfortable keeping Fennekin and Litten on the same tier.
Be glad he took Fennekin down with him.
Yeah, I didn't feel comfortable keeping the 2 of them up there, so I brought them down here. Sorry. Let me say, I don't hate it. I think it's fine. It's just it could have been so much better.
I wish you kept dragging it down as you said that sentence.
I know.
I think it's fine. I think it's fine, but you could have been better.
I didn't.
Slowly descending around here.
Mark, stop it. Put it
I
back.
love that so much. I'm time stamping that. That was a funny moment.
Lily, let's tackle the world together.
it's a fucking menace, bro. What the hell?
Oh, I didn't.
Honestly, the one thing I will say, I prefer Houndoom over it because I was like, wait, are there
Hey.
any
No
other,
shit.
are there
Yeah,
any
no
other
shit.
dark fire types out there? And I'm like, oh, there's Houndoom. Houndoom's actually cool. I like Houndoom.
Oh, yeah.
He is. He's
I prefer
very
Hound-
cool.
I prefer Houndoom over Incineroar.
He's one of the cool fire Pokemon.
I can I can cheers to that.
I
Houndoom
mean,
is baller as fuck.
it's a fucking. I want to say Anubis the way like Houndoom makes me think of, but it's a fucking dog. But it's fucking
really a
badass.
hellhound.
I do like Houndoom more, but I love kitties, and I don't think I've ever liked another cat Pokemon outside of Litten, to be honest.
It's a shame you don't get any pussy.
Wow,
Oh,
Damn.
That was a good one. I'm not
I
gonna
love
lie.
how the later this gets, I mellow out and Sean gets more vulgar.
I'm not gonna lie. That was a good one, Sean.
hey.
Persian's nice. Holy shit! You never liked Persian?
No.
No,
I love Persian.
No,
I,
not really.
I don't like. I hate Persian, especially.
Gen 1 Persian.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah.
There's one Persian,
That's when I
yeah.
hated
No.
it. That's when I hated him more because of fucking
It's a cat.
slash critical hit. Yeah, kitten's cute.
It's
I mean,
a cat
it's
with a coin on
better
its
than
head.
a low-end Persian, but like it's not
Garfield
so
looking
much.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's better stats. It's like it's dark.
Kevin, I'm agreeing with you with Litten. I can't agree with you with Persian. I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
Litten's cute. I like Litten. Lily, why do you like Litten? And thank you for not put, and thank
Yeah,
you for
give
not
him
putting,
the wisdom.
and thank you for not putting Litten above Squirtle. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Let's
Oh my
fix that.
god, fine. Jesus Christ.
Yes, yes.
Come on, Lily, open their eyes.
Mission accomplished, boys. We're going home.
Jesus
mean-
Christ, you whiny little bit.
It's a fire cat. It's a badass looking fire cat, and when it evolves into Incineroar, it's literally like it's a wrestler.
A wrestling fire cat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Enough said. All right, Poplio.
No, wait, I didn't get to go.
Yeah, it's about the
Don't
city coming
skip
in
me.
go.
Yeah, the one
Don't get me,
complaining
don't get
about the
my
whole
praise.
time.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Open your eyes. Hold
I'm
on.
sorry. Your constant like heart attacks you were getting over people's opinions on Lynn. I honestly thought that was you going.
But my guy, it's a fucking wrestler. It's a wrestler. He will fuck your shit. He does
It
a
belongs
fucking
to a
Zangief
different lineup.
lariat. He does a Zangief lariat, and he will cut your head off with it.
Oh,
And
you
the
reminded me.
fucking move-
Okay, you reminded me of
Melissa
Zangief. Thank
Moonstone
you.
was so bad. Summons a goddamn ring and fucking body slams you with 110% power.
You see, you keep
getting
explaining why this is
very
worse.
passionate about this.
It's such a cool design. It's in Smash Brothers. Just mind you, put that in your head.
Kevin,
It's in
every
Smash
one of your S ranks are from a fighting game of some kind.
Are they?
Oh wow.
Yes.
No, it's Fire Dark.
They're either
Oh
in
my God.
Smash Brothers or Pokken.
Oh my god.
Order,
wow.
order Pokeball Pokemon.
Listen, there's one thing I do agree with. I think the typing is wrong. I think it should be fire and fighting. I
No.
agree with that. Why
We
not?
have to.
No,
we've
that
had
makes
three-
sense.
We have
we've had
enough.
We've had three of them. We literally, when
Yeah,
Embor
but
came,
like,
everybody. Hold on.
It's doing
Okay.
fighting moves.
Okay, this is where I'm gonna agree with Sean that it probably should have had like a different evolutionary line if that was the case, because we've had three of them in a row, and by the
Yes, I
third
get
one,
that.
people were already sick and tired of the firefighting starter. Like it was cool with
I know.
Blaziken and Infernape.
They were
but by
sick of it when
Embor-
Infernape happened.
Some people were
Yes,
sick of it when
Infernape
Infernape
had it,
happened. Yeah.
There was
Yeah,
an
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
still sticking with Incineroar should have been his own separate mod and then make him a firefighting.
Mod? Oh wait, no, you
Mon.
said- I heard mod and like
and not to discredit
Yeah, that's
like
fair.
the other forms because I love Linton. He's super adorable. I'm a huge cat person, so I'm a sucker for cats. So I would probably obviously pick the cat starter because I got 4 of those babies. Well, technically, when I had 3, but again, my grandmother passed, and I took her cat. I forgot to mention, so now I have 4 again. But besides the point, I love Litten very much because of the cuteness. I have the plush, for God's sake. Torracat's cool. The weakest one out of the 3, but I still really enjoy Torracat as it is cool, as badass fire cat. And Incineroar's the goddamn shit. One of the best Pokemon ever.
It looks like he does take a lot of shits.
Well, yeah, it's a cat. Like it's a living being. It's supposed to shit, just like every other creature on the planet and in the universe.
I really hope we can move on soon from this.
Yes, I would like to
Yeah.
move on. You're all
This is
wrong.
Pokemon.
This is great.
Okay, Poplio, finally.
3, 2, 1, go. I'm not gonna lie, Mark. I thought we were gonna be against each other for this. I don't no idea why.
Honestly, I'm not surprised that Poplio is your lowest. The sad part, the sad part
That's
is
where
I
the
actually
hype
used.
dies.
The sad part for me is that I actually used Poplio, my son, and my Moon version playthrough. And not that I disliked it upon its release, but it's like over time I was like, because Primarina is kind of a gorgeous looking Pokemon, but then, Sean, what the fuck?
What?
Don't you what me? What the fuck?
What the hell is so low?
Why is
Oh.
Toadstool down there?
Us?
So low.
My opinion
Anyway.
hasn't changed. I just changed the placement.
You're boring.
I think you forgot what the fucking tiers mean. Doesn't change anything, my ass. I went from not liking it to really fucking hating it. Nothing's
No,
changed.
I think they're all fine. It's basically just what tier I would put them in. NU is just a saying. Like, I don't think any of these are bad. I'm not gonna go with Kevin. Did.
Bullshit.
I don't. I
Oh,
think
yeah,
Chikorita is
whatever.
fine.
Ah, so close.
Then why'd you put it at the bottom?
Because it's the weakest out of every starter.
So it's the worst.
It is objectively the worst, but it doesn't mean
There
it's
you go.
bad.
You fucking admitted it,
What the-
bitch.
What the fuck objectively my ass? Anyway,
Kill the fly. I thought about you when I did it.
Jesus Christ! All right.
jeez. I wouldn't have gone that far. I would have just told him that I would push him off the bridge, but he would land safely on the ground.
There you go. I feel slightly less
What the
infuriated.
fuck is wrong with you?
Anyway, Primarina is gorgeous, but at the end of the day, freaking Poplio just looks derpy. And what the fuck is the middle evolutions called again?
That is Nick's most hated Pokemon.
Yeah,
We
he
all
just has
know,
like tumors on his head.
He put it best, and it's like, yes, this Pokemon is garbage, but at least it
No,
doesn't
it
have
is so
tumors.
stupid.
Nick is funny, honestly.
Yeah, he is. He's good.
Nick is hilarious, but anyway, yeah, Poplio sucks. It's just
Yeah, Popolo is awful.
Oh,
I only
Brion.
like its last evolution.
yeah, that's the only thing I like.
That's
Not
so
worth
ridiculous.
it.
You went from the best starter to the worst.
It's not worth getting there though.
I don't know. It's my problem is like Gen 7, I really like Rowlet. What about the other two? I really like Rowlet. That's kind of how it Poplio
Well, I
is
won't
just
say that.
Poplio is I don't like Poplio. I don't like the middle evolution. It's one of the worst middle evolutions easily.
Yep.
If not the worst. And Primarina is cool. Like I do like Primarina.
She is pretty.
But the unfortunate part is it is sullied with most of the lineup being garbage. That is honestly why it's not here. Because I do think its final evolution is good, and I like its final evolution more than probably the entire Chikorita line, despite the fact that Chikorita line I like more than Poplio, like generally. But yeah,
The most I can probably say about Poplio is Water Fairy is neat, I guess. Like I don't really have much to say about Poplio. Like I agree with Sean. The only starter I liked from Sun and Moon was Rowlet because it was that unique. I just see a Water Fairy type and I'm like, you exist somewhere else and you're cooler somewhere else. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I prefer Rowlet. I put all the Sun and Moon
He's
starters
right.
pretty much on the same level because none of them were really just holy shit, this is cool. Like it was just like, oh.
Jeremy's like hard passing on all these starters now. He's like they're all mediocre as shit.
No. The only one I would say is mediocre after this one is probably Grookey, but I'll put that one in when we get there.
what?
Yeah, I said it.
Well, and we'll get there eventually.
All right, time for a Kevin rant.
All right, so yes, this is the worst one so far. It's fucking stupid looking, and especially its second form.
Fuck.
The third form's pretty. It's the best feature of this entire lineup. But fuck, I hate fighting it. And thanks to Todd for that one. That motherfucker used Moonblast and Ice Beam. only, and rest every once in a while when I get into low health. It's fucking annoying. I had so many bad memories fighting that thing.
The flashbacks are
Fuck, I
real.
hate this thing.
Like,
fuck.
Like, fuck this thing.
This
This nose is pink.
Like, there's not really. I don't want to spend time anymore with this piece of shit. All right, this seal
Jesus
sucks. End of story.
That's a lot of
damn.
I'm
trouble.
releasing it
That's
to
a
the
lot.
fucking wild, and I'm throwing it into like.
This is a
Holy
lot.
shit.
There's a lot of
I'm
trouble.
gonna
Just-
set, I'm gonna
just
set it
set
right in the middle
electricity
of
against this
every
thing.
single
Holy shit.
poison type there is. Every electric type there is.
Just send out Toxtricity. It's the perfect counter.
Kevin, that's just his first form. Holy shit! It's still it's a child.
I think he was talking about
Listen,
Marina.
let's talk about the kid. I don't give a shit about the kid.
Wow. All right. Holy shit.
Yeah, Mark.
Now, all right. So
Oh,
yes,
That's
fuck
an out of context
Raphael,
line.
fuck Rina, and fuck Rina. Dan, next.
That's a great out of context line.
Like, what a shame. You have two amazing, like, low-end stars, and then you have this thing.
I wouldn't say they're amazing, but
Noah, your turn.
Eh. So I had to remind myself of its final evolution. I kind of like it. I had to remind myself what its final evolution was, and I actually do kind of like it. So I'll put it over the other two D ranks. But like, I hate
okay to
this.
be wrong.
I hate this fucking baby. And Nick's right. Those fucking tumors are disgusting.
Yeah, I didn't realize there were tumors when you pointed that out.
Tumors?
Yes.
Yeah, second form. It's actually tumors.
Yeah. If you look at that design, you're gonna put your rank down either 1 or 2 times.
I hate you guys. What the fuck? I can't unsee it, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's pretty ugly.
Would you say it's pure ugly?
I think
My
it's
smile
ugly,
literally went away
but, yeah.
so
I'll
fast.
Yep, I'll shut up.
But other
Holy
than that, I
shit.
still don't like the line, so it's D rank.
Also, why is the mermaid Pokemon 88%
Yeah,
male?
Mark, that's what I'm talking about. I saw that.
Okay, Lily, no, your turn.
Okay. I don't have much to say aside from what everyone else pretty much said. Popplio was kind of cute, but it's also kind of silly. I do kind of like Prima Marina's design. Also, the metal evolution, it's okay. It's okay. Is all I can say. But it's the only greatest thing about it is its water and fairy typing in its final form, and that's pretty much it.
All right, Gen 8.
So now we've reached
All right,
the final
closing for
generation
Popplio
until
and
November. Generation 8 with Grookey. 3, 2, 1, go.
Feels so good getting away from that finally.
I like Grookey, actually.
Really
Grookey was
like
actually
Grookey,
Grookey was actually my favorite for a while.
Great.
I really like Grookey. Thwacky is dumpster baby,
Yeah.
but
Really,
I really like Grookey, and I really like Rillaboom. Rillaboom is awesome.
Yeah, he is.
It gets an amazing hidden ability. It basically took over Tapu Bulu as like, hey, I'm gonna set up grassy terrain, and I'm gonna have better stats not better stats, better typing and better moveset. And I love that it will both beat the drums and beat your ass.
So
and
one
it's
thing,
also the one. Sorry, it's
No,
also
you
the
go.
one that I chose
so
first.
the one thing about Gen 8, which I will say what I really like about it, I feel like this is the first game I've ever really gotten into competitive just because it's so easy for you to get the competitive items in this game. I feel like it's fucking easy actually compared to like other generations. So what made me really think about it, like from here till like us actually ranking Grookey, I was like, let me think about it. Gen 8, I did get into competitive. And then I actually thought about exactly what Sean said with the whole Grassy Surge and all the moves it has. And then even its Gigantamax form and everything. And Grookey's actually pretty badass. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who's probably ever nicknamed it Rillaru before because it's just
Of course you did.
yeah, Rillaboom, Rillaru, it fits.
Okay, Kevin, tell me, Slippy the Greninja or Rillaru the Rillaboom?
I'd say Rillaru because at least Rillaru does shit. He doesn't need fucking help from anybody, and he fucking doesn't get people behind him every single solitary second. Doesn't beg for help.
Yeah, overall,
There you go.
I fuck with Rillaboom. My man is out here beating drums and just being a fucking gorilla. Like I don't know about eating ass, but damn. But anyway, yeah.
No, eating
we got
ass.
Grass Bowser. Now we have Grass Donkey Kong.
I said beating ass, not
Well,
eating ass.
I caught it now.
What's
Yeah.
the difference?
A lot.
Yeah, that's it.
Grookey is
It's a
Grookey's
monkey.
cool. The middle evolution sucks. I really like Rillaboom. Like that's a. I wish I could put this line in S rank, but the middle evolution's so bad. So no, it has to stay in A.
It's a monkey.
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 Bandicoot.
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 All right, Kevin, Lily, you're up.
Who's first out of the two, though?
Go, Kevin.
I guess me. All right.
Yeah, rock paper scissors for it, I guess.
So I really like Grookey and especially Rillaboom. What was his name? Thwacky?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know if I share really much of hatred towards him like Noah does, but I mean it looks serious. It looks like badass enough, but it's forgettable.
Awful. It's awful.
It's forgettable.
It's
I'm not gonna say it's horrible, but it's forgettable. It's okay, I guess. But Rillaboom really is fucking cool. I really like to use Rillaboom. Very nice design, and Gigamax makes them even more powerful. Obviously, it's more of a threat. I would definitely say he's the second most popular out of the starters in this gen.
Yeah.
Because we obviously know who the most popular is, and rightfully so, but we'll get to him very shortly. But Rillaboom's no slouch. I really enjoy Rillaboom. I really like using him. So I wouldn't mind using Grookey again if I decided to start the game again for some reason. I seriously doubt it though, but I don't know who anything can change really. But I would definitely use Rillaboom next time to start off with if I've chosen this. Alright, so yep. That's why he's that high.
And Lily.
Cute green monkey. But in all seriousness, though, I did heard like a lot of people really loved its final evolution. Not much else to really say about that, but yeah, that's all I can say about it. Grookey is a cute green monkey, and its final evolution is pretty cool.
All right. Up next we got Score Bunny. 3, 2, 1, go.
Coming.
I can't. I really like Score Bunny. It's so good.
So, few things. First off, Libero, fucking love that ability so much. Its Gigantamax form, fucking love that shit too. Its move pool, it has a fucking move where it kicks a hacky sack rock that's on fire at you. That's badass. And also, it's a fucking bunny. Done.
Done.
It's broken, so I love using it because of how overpowered it is.
I love every Pokemon in its evolution.
Yeah, it's
line.
probably getting a lot of love.
Yeah, I think the middle is also one of the best ones too. And Cinderace is so good.
Mm-hmm.
such a sleek design, good design, great move pool, great. I love how it's just fire. I love its stats. It's just a really solid mon overall. Definitely deserves all the love.
Yeah,
Can,
you love
can we
it,
just
don't you?
say? Can we
Why
just
is it
say that
not at the
Sword and
top?
Shield is actually really good?
Fine.
I'm sorry.
Sword and
There
Shield is
you go.
actually pretty.
It's an okay gen.
I like Gen 8.
I like Gen 8 too.
Yeah, I like. They had really good Pokemon though.
Wait, what was the question?
I don't really know. I wasn't really engaged with the story, but the Pokemon I really enjoyed and.
Wait, Jeremy, what did you ask?
I didn't ask. I was capitalizing how Gen 8 is actually really good, despite a lot of people say, "Oh, it's not good. Gen 8 sucks." And
Yeah, Gen 8's great.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
Mark.
Oh, I don't have that opinion anymore.
Oh,
Alright,
he got
alright.
better.
So actually, okay, I'm gonna go on a mini rant. Team building in Gens 1 and 2 fucking suck. I think Gen
Yeah.
1 and 2, like, I've always known that Gens 1 and 2 aged terribly, but then, like, the more I kept trying to, like, look into, like, a justified team without cheating, I couldn't stand it. And Gen 2 in particular is just spamming rest talk. So it's, like, just boring to me. So Gen 7 and 8 got a boost in my ranking now.
Hell yeah.
So did Gen 6. Gen 6 is now below Gens 4, 5, and 3.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Fuck Gen 1 and 2.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I don't mean that.
You've been waiting
You
all
have
week to say that.
your things, your wrong things, and I have my right one.
I mean, to be fair, I don't disagree with you, Sean.
They're okay.
Yeah, and honestly, the National Dex thing, I've kind of gotten over it because Scarlet and Violet are also taking that same approach. So it's like, okay, so this is just the future.
Yes.
So
Forget
just,
the annoying Pokemon fans. They can
I'm
fuck
just-
off.
I don't care anymore. I've already come to accept it now. It's been years.
Bro, there's like 800 something fucking Pokemon.
Yeah.
Does anybody really think they're just gonna keep adding all of them?
Yes.
I mean, yes and no.
I
If they
mean,
come
they
across a more powerful
should,
console-
but they're not gonna because they're lazy. But
I've
I've come to accept it though.
I really couldn't care.
I care to some extent, but like I don't care. Now, like, no, they should be keeping adding on because they're not really improving the games. If you really think about it, other than adding new additions. But I know they're not going to change their mind, so I don't care.
Gen 9's looking solid.
You know what? I bet in like Gen 10, 11, or 12, they're going to be like,
Yeah, Gen 9
new
Gen
feature!
9
Every Pokemon is here! Wow!
What did I just
Yeah.
now think of this? Gen 10 needs a fucking Ben 10 reference.
Oh,
You need
God.
a Pokemon that can
They-
turn
they-
into
they
10
can
different
stay
Pokemon.
for-
Oh, that's Eevee.
Yeah. Mystery Dungeon and actual mainline Pokemon games fused together. Hell yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, Scorbunny's great.
Yeah,
He's
one of my, if not my favorite Pokemon.
Hell yeah.
I love all three evolutions.
he says between Cinderace and Golurk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of Pokemon that are in the ring for favorites, but like, he's like one of the tops. I love all three evolutions. It's busted as shit. It's an overall great mon, near perfect.
Okay, so I really love all three of them as well. Scorbunny's great. Reboot, love him. Cinderace is so fucking cool. I absolutely adore him. Like, fucking Pyro Ball is so fun to watch, and it hits really hard, and he's fast. Like, what more can you ask for? Like, it's really no brainer who to pick for it when you first play the game. Just like look at it.
It's a bunny.
It's literally got everything a good Pokemon should have.
Yeah.
What about you, Lily?
It's a badass or bunny, and definitely do love. I actually love all of its evolution, especially like its metal evolution as well. Cinderace, really badass, especially with its signature moves and its G Max as well. Glad I chose Score Bunny as my starter for Sword.
All right. And
All right,
now it's
last but not
time
least,
for
we
the
got
last
Sobble.
starter, Sobble.
Sobble.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, here's my lightning round. Sobble's derpy, but his fun evolution is cool. Okay, good night.
Okay.
My mindset is I really like Sobble, like the base form. I do not care for the other two at all.
You can go fuck yourself.
I understand the reasoning for it. I understand why it looks the way it is. I understand that like there are people out there who like it. It is not for me. It's similar to like other Pokemon where I think its final evolution isn't bad. I just think
It looks like Roger from American Dad.
it looks like what? Mark, it looks like what?
Oh, hold on.
No, I think it's the worst.
It looks
is
like
the
Roger
worst.
from American. Roger from American Dad. That's what it looks
That's not a good thing.
Yeah, it is in my
It's not a good
jokes.
It's not a good thing.
Okay, fuck you. D tier it is then.
Like I think I really do like its first form. It's adorable as shit. And I understand that like obviously it cries a lot and overcomes that with like being
It's emo phase.
yeah, its emo face is cringy as shit.
Yeah.
It's not
looks
ugly
awful.
like Flaky. It's not ugly like Flaky, but it's cringy. It's
It
cringy
looks
to me.
awful.
I hate Drizzile.
It's so cringy. But Inteleon is
A fucking glass cannon.
it is a glass cannon. It's also a sniper, which is cool. But
If it had an actual gun, I would have liked it a hell of a lot more. But no, he just points at you, freezes style, and shoots you with water.
it's just I don't know. I think there was a lot that could have been done with Sobble, but I just don't really like how it turned out too much. It's okay though. It's just it's not as bad as some people say it is, but
It's not.
it's just not all that great in my eyes.
Just imagine the best special moves for each starter. You got Score Bunny that can hack and sack and kick a fucking pebble into a fireball. Real boom, just going to town on drums, pointing at somebody and shooting water out of her fingers.
You forget that Rillaboom also summons a ton of vines to just like lash at the opponent and just like destroy them while banging on those drums. And then
Yeah.
Inteleon's just like laser pointer, go.
I point at you, bang.
Yeah.
It's not
just-
even in a form of a gun formation. It's just I'm pointing at you.
Yeah. It's
Death beam.
it's
That beam!
eh.
Yeah, I hate it. It's my least favorite starter. And honestly, I think it's fucking hilarious. I'm looking at mine and I'm looking at Kevin's list, and both of our favorite starters are fire types. And then our least favorite Pokemon is the water type of the same generation of that fire type.
That's quite humorous.
I hate Sobble. I hate the first form. I hate the middle. Actually, no, I fucking loathe the middle, and I really don't like the final one. Easily the worst starter. At least with Mudkip, I can see why people like it, but like Sobble, you cannot convince me it's good. You really cannot.
Mudkip should be higher than D, fucker.
Oh, it's not gonna happen. So deal with it. You cannot convince me Sobble's good. Like, Mudkip, I can kind of see it. Sobble, no. You can't convince me it's good.
Yeah, I personally didn't like Sobble. Well, okay, so when I first played Sword and Shield, I started off with Sobble. And when I got Inteleon and I saw Cinderace, I'm like, yo, Cinderace is actually badass. This motherfucker's a glass cannon. So, yeah, nah, I'm not a big fan. It's like B- for me.
Alright, well, I'm not gonna like give too much credit for Sobble though, because like
Why is Sobble higher than me?
it's all right though, but I really do hate its second form. I'm sorry, it just does not look good. And I actually do like Inteleon a lot. He's a goddamn sniper, and his Giga Dynamax form literally is like him on top of a tree and has a fucking sniper rifle. It's like, what? That's crazy. It's amazing. And it has Tourette and it has hidden ability, so that's plus for me.
What's the hidden ability?
Hidden ability.
Yeah, what is it?
I don't know. It's hidden.
Mother, oh my Jesus!
Yeah, right.
I don't care anymore.
I'm more on Tourette though.
Its hidden ability is sniper.
Thank you, Sean. No, you piece of shit. God, I don't know.
It makes critical hits stronger.
Thank you. God, fucking useless Noah over here.
I thought it was sniper, but I wanted to double check.
Fucking OG useless over here.
Like, literally, honestly, I will say like the final form's really the only thing it's going for. Other than that, it's really not special at all. Honestly, it would have been much lower. But I really do like Inteleon a lot. The rest are just like, nah, I'm good on that.
Fair.
And that's it.
All right, Lily, finish
Lily,
this.
close this off.
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing I could say about like Sabo in itself is really Inteleon. It gives off a James Bond vibe. And that's pretty much it for me.
Okay then. That, everybody, was the Pokemon Starters tier list. We're approaching 4 hours.
I knew it.
Yep.
I have made a fantastic call doing this at 9 o'clock instead of 11.
Yep.
Yeah.
On a weekend too, no
Just taking forever.
Yep. I think the moral of the story is that Jeremy is the Elliot because he fell asleep in the middle of a
I
recording.
really don't.
Thank you guys for watching.
You want to know? Okay, fuck. I won't explain myself. You can go to hell too. Then. Yeah, sure. Let's poke fun. It's finally there. We can do it.
Have a good night,
Radio
everybody.
yourself? Oh. Bye.